We're live.
JPS work.
We're
And
live.
yes, JPO should be joining us shortly, but the rest of us are here. Lonely Marks on a Thursday, coming to you, talking some wrestling in the form of games for the most part. We're gonna have just a good old fashioned game night, but we will touch on a few newsworthy topics here at the top of the show. But I am not alone, despite what the title says. Austin is here. Austin, how's it going?
Yeah, no, we had this idea, a couple weeks back to just have kind of like find an off week and just do a chill game night where we all, and it's not just going to be one person doing all of them. We've all kind of brought, just different topics for games and different styles and whatnot. So yeah, we're just going to rotate around and just have a chill game night and have a little fun. So I like the idea. Yeah, we'll talk a little bit of news here at the beginning, but then we'll get pretty quickly into the games. So stick around.
You didn't want to find the trailer for game night and play it at the top of the show? I mean, that seems
no.
Like
I didn't want to play. I didn't want to play a 4-minute clip from game night at the beginning of the game night, and then do one game for an hour. No.
We're not throwing shots at all.
No, that's fine. It was a great idea.
Speaking of throwing shots, Richie's here. Richie, how's it going?
Shot. Yeah, well,
yeah, those kinds of shots.
Yeah. No, good to be here. Got a game all lined up, so it should be fun. And yeah, no, looking forward to it. And to keep my mind off, other things happening in the wrestling world. That
we'll save that for when JPO's here.
Someone who
we'll save that because I know he wants to. He's probably going to rant about that for a couple minutes. So time before he gets here. But we got one or two other brief things we can talk about, before he gets here.
Yeah.
We do, yeah. The semifinals of the King and Queen of the Ring tournament have been set on the men's side. All baby faces.
That's the weird thing. Not a single heel in this thing.
Yeah, so we're gonna have Sami Zayn and Randy Orton, who will actually face off tomorrow. And then on the other side, you got Cody Rhodes and Jey Uso. JPO's got mouse problems. I hope he means on his computer and not an actual mouse.
Like actual mouse, like running around the house.
I would also just. It's not as bad as a spider, like a big spider. Like if I saw a big spider, like an Australian spider. Oh no! How do you deal with those, Richie?
Yeah, Richie. How big are the? Yeah, you know about big spiders in Australia. Those giant huntsman spiders, right?
I'm so nonchalant about them. I've had before we've done this show, and I've had one sitting right above me. And just
well, because you said they're mostly pretty harmless. They just kind of hang out, right? But they will get into your house and just sit on your wall, right?
Yeah, sit on the wall. Yeah. There was one that my dog was staring at for ages, and the next day it was still there. I'm like, oh, why is it still there? And then I moved the door. I'm like, oh, it's dead. That'd be why. They're known to be around all the time.
Did you solve your mouse problem? Did you catch it?
Did you
catch the mouse?
No, I didn't just catch a mouse.
Oh, that kind of mouse. Oh, okay. We thought maybe you were having rodent problems in your house.
Yeah, Mouse Hunt. Good movie. You guys watch that lately?
Not lately, but a few years ago I did.
I remember
it's a fun one.
It's good.
We were just talking
what happened to that guy that was embarrassing about Mary and Mouse Hunt? It was really funny.
Yeah, Lee Evans. Yeah.
Yeah, what happened to him?
He quit comedy and quit show business, basically. Yeah.
Did he really?
Business?
Yeah.
Huh. What was his last thing? I'm looking it up right now.
He was the biggest selling comedian in Britain at one point, and then he was
2014, he had a stand-up special.
In 2014, called Monsters.
Wow.
Yeah, he had a couple of, dude, he did stuff at the O2 Arena.
Monsters, World Runners, Access All Arenas, XL, Up Close, holy shit.
Yeah, that's big.
And I guess he was in a 2009 Doctor Who episode.
Yeah, his last movie was called Freeze Frame in 2004. So, yeah, I don't know what that is. And before that, the medallion. His last bigger thing is the medallion.
Yeah, the medallion with Jackie Chan.
Jackie Chan. Yeah, that's his last notable one. Yeah.
Yeah, never. Yeah, no. And there's not much other than that too. It's Mouse Hunt, Larry. I guess he was in the Fifth Element, which I don't remember. And then that's right, he is in the Ladies' Man with Tim Meadows. But those are his big things. Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
I'm noticeable. Yeah, nothing else is really standing out to me, and there's not much even on top of the ones that don't stand out.
Shout out to
that's what I'm saying. He's quite good in those two movies. While I was wondering.
Yeah.
We were just talking about the King and Queen of the Ring. The semifinals are set. Yeah, on the men's side, all baby faces: Sami Zayn, Randy Orton, and then Cody Rhodes and Jey Uso. So, yeah, I mean, I thought maybe you sneak in a new guy, maybe give him a push. Maybe not win the thing, but 4 pretty well established guys. I think the only one I have an issue with is Jey Uso. After just losing the title, like why does he need this also? But yeah, I'll throw it to you guys. Your thoughts on the 4 in the semifinals.
Yeah, we talked a little bit. We talked a little bit before the show, just briefly. So I'll make it brief, but yeah, I would definitely see probably if I had to predict Cody and Sami in the finals, and then I think from there it's unpredictable. I think you could go the route of Cody, winning and getting John Cena at SummerSlam, but I could also see them doing Sami getting a big win in Saudi, where he's super over, and running back him and Gunther, which they have history obviously with the IC title, and then run it back for the World Heavyweight title, at SummerSlam, and you can make that. Especially with being the 2-night format, that being like the main event of night 1. So I could definitely see that being the case. And Cody, even if he doesn't win, I could see him getting a high-profile match anyways down the line. He's still Cody. So, he would have an upper opportunity at some point. But that's my prediction of where it's probably going to be. I am surprised they didn't throw like a Bronson Reed in there, just like to have at least one heel. Maybe have Cody try to outfox Bronson Reed and that group, to get his way to the finals or something like that. But, it is what it is. So we'll see how the babyface match pan out.
Yeah, JPO?
Yeah, I mean, it's fine. I'm kind of just not that excited. I think maybe just because we're already, at the semifinals and the finals already. Like, it's not, they didn't really give this tournament enough time to kind of spread its wings, and it's all guys that have really been on top already. So I'm not that excited about it. I'm not angry at it at all by any means, but it's just fine. We'll see. It would just be typical rematches, coming up soon. It look like.
Yeah. Richie, your thoughts?
Yeah, I think it's probably going to come down to Cody and Sami. I'm going to inkling it would probably be Cody, and I feel like I've said this in another chat. I feel like Sami could be a favorite to win the Royal Rumble, and you get to him versus maybe Seth at WrestleMania, and then go that route. I do think. Sami's going to win the world title at some point, right? I mean, sometimes we kind of have good, nice things, but I just feel like we could have this nice thing. So yeah, but I can see it going the other way too. But I think Cody's winning.
I know people are talking about Cody and Orton, but I feel like that needs more build than just like a 1 week, build up for that. Cody and Orton needs to be like a big program down the line where they build up to that over a month or 2. You know what I mean? With the history they have there, I don't want to see that just run through in a week. I want to see some promos, some effort put into talking about that backstory and their history and build up to that match. That's a bigger match you get to eventually, not just thrown together quickly. So that's my only reason I don't feel like we'll get that.
I could honestly see Cody and Orton. I think that's a WrestleMania match right there. You can
100%. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
You can build it,
especially if Orton turns back heel again. 100%. Yeah,
oh, yeah.
You do Cody and Orton. Yeah, that's a Mania match, definitely.
I have seen this theory. People think Sami Zayn might get the Daniel Bryan treatment where he wins the title at SummerSlam, but Seth immediately cashes in on him, and then we go through that whole storyline where he had it, but we didn't get to enjoy it, and then he finally overcomes at WrestleMania or something. Because Seth and Sammy WrestleMania night one main event, I could totally get down with that. But
Yeah.
we'll see what happens. I do hope it's Sammy and Cody. I think because they kind of teased that on the road to WrestleMania. The first Roman Cody match, they kind of teased that. But yeah, that could be a fun match. On the women's side, a little more interesting, I think. A little more unpredictable, in my opinion. As far as the winner goes, we're gonna get Roxanne Perez versus Jade Cargill, and then Alexa Bliss and Asuka. So, I think you got some established veterans, and then at least on the main roster, Jade's been there for a little bit now, but still relatively new because she was out for an extended amount of time. But yeah, no, I'm intrigued by these four. My hope is that it comes down to Asuka and Roxanne. I think that could be fun. And then whoever wins, I don't care. Give it to either one of them, and I'm fine with it. They seem to be really high on Roxanne, so I wouldn't be surprised if she does get the win. I think especially if you don't want two baby faces, you go heel baby face. I could definitely see them going Roxanne here. Thoughts on JP? We'll start with you this time. Your thoughts on the four women vying for Queen of the Ring?
Who is it again? I just had something really bad happen. What? No, game wise, I might have deleted the game I had. But go on, what?
Oh shit! Oh no.
Well, you just real quick then. Your thoughts on Roxanne and Jade, and then Alexa, Asuka for Queen of the Ring.
Yeah, but this one I'm actually really a little more excited about, just because you have, because the comeuppance of Jade. Alexa's kind of fresh again. Asuka, we haven't seen in forever, so this one I'm actually a little more intrigued in. And well, let me look and see if I have these photos anymore.
All right, go to Austin because I've got to get the door.
Oh, it's okay. Yeah. No, I think that Jacob, I think Asuka's pretty much a lock. I think on that right side, I don't really see Alexa. I know, she did make it this far, but I don't see them pulling the trigger on her going to the finals. I think Asuka just came back. They're going to push her into the finals, which makes a lot of sense.
We're okay.
All right, sweet. All right, nice. But yeah, I think that left side, Jacob, of Roxanne and Jade, I could see that one going either way because I think they are high on Roxanne right now. I think she's kind of like Stephanie Vicker, like they've got a rocket strapped to her. And yeah, I could definitely see that. But also, Triple H is a big fan of Jade, and they could be doing it well, but they also could be going the angle of if Jade ends up winning the Queen of the Ring and gets involved with Tiffany Stratton, in that title, you have the built-in stuff with Naomi having the briefcase and the history there. So, if Jade was to like win the title, and whatnot, like then you could play around with the Naomi storyline with that, with Jade. So I think there's a way you could work that in, but also I could see the Roxanne thing, like we talked about with the Liv Morgan stuff, and especially with Liv being out now, and we'll get into that in a second, with her being hurt, having Roxanne win Queen of the Ring would only add to the jealousy angle, of the Liv Morgan stuff, of her being kind of the new it girl of the Judgment Day. So I can literally see. I don't see Asuka winning the whole thing. I think she'll make it to the finals, but she probably won't. It's going to be either Roxanne or Jade, in my opinion, like winning the whole thing, going all the way. I just don't know which one. I don't know where they're going to go. You can work either way.
So so basically, whoever wins that match, because that match is happening tomorrow.
Right. So whoever wins that, I'm predicting will probably win the whole thing, most likely. Yes.
Yeah. Richie?
Yeah, pretty much have the same opinion. Yeah, it's going to be Roxanne and Jade. I think it all depends on what they're going to do with it. What we'll get to, I guess, soon as well, with the tag title situation, whether they're just going to vacate them or maybe Roxanne just fills in. I can see Roxanne filling in for the Liv Morgan thing, and then that could be a way to continue that kind of story while she's away, and then so maybe she'll be tied up as not too much with the tag titles to be challenging for the main women's title, but I hope not, because I think she should win King of the Ring, and I think it will come down to. I think it should come down to Roxanne and Jade. So yeah, and either the two. Not sure will win. I'm guessing. I'm thinking maybe Roxanne, just because obviously we've got a full-on babyface contingent on the male side. I just think maybe just to balance it out, maybe a heel winning the women should be good. So I think Roxanne pulls it out, but you never know.
Yeah, I think she is the only heel in the semifinals. So we'll see. And that's both men and women. They're like, let's go baby faces. I think I saw too a picture whenever they did the graphic because they had for the men's anyway. They had the king, the crown, and it was above all four winners. I don't know if it was like that with the women's too, but just the way the graphics were, the king was above every single winner. I don't know if that was intended like Easter eggs. But Pez mentioned it. Liv Morgan, an unfortunate injury, and she was like Corey Graves said on commentary, she was just trying to protect herself, and unfortunately, it was just a freak accident. So
it was on a dropped toe hold, so it's nobody's fault. It's not like it was some thing where she got slammed on the apron or into a post or something. It was literally just like any move could ended an injury. I mean, look at Triple H tore his quad just breaking up a pinfall or breaking up the walls of Jericho. You know what I mean? Like, it can happen. Kevin Nash messed up his leg just getting into the ring off a tag. The simplest thing sometimes is just, things happen. You land awkwardly. You just put your arm out and you twist your arm up. It happens. But I think the good thing, Jacob, is that they already have this built-in storyline to where even if Liv is out and it shouldn't be that long. I mean, she had a shoulder injury, but I don't think they're saying it's going to be like a super serious one. But while she's away, you've already got this built-in storyline of this jealousy thing where Roxanne can play that up even more while Liv is off TV again, and then come back and be even more furious that she's kind of taking the spot. You know what I mean? So that's the way they can keep her relevant. So I think it's kind of like how they kept Rhea, relevant while she was out. Always kind of playing with the Dom stuff. There's a way you could keep the storyline relevant even just with the one party at least. So.
Yeah, and it'll be interesting to see, because it's just I think a dislocated shoulder. How long she has to be out? Probably Miss Evolution would be my guess. If it's the whole Nikki Bella stuff. We'll see if that's visited somewhere down the line or if that's
they could have, but they couldn't play into even that if you have Raquel team with Roxanne as a proxy. Like at Evolution, and again have Liv say you took my spot, and maybe even be like a temporary champion. There's a way you could play with that as well, and have her like fill in as a half of a tag team champion. Maybe she gets more over with the people, and Liv gets even more jealous. Like you can play into that. There's a way you can still even work that match if you had to, because there's another woman in the faction, so it works if you wanted to. If they wanted to still go that route.
Yeah, so Richie, you got thoughts on Liv Morgan?
Yeah, it's unfortunate. I feel bad for Kyrie because this is the second time where freak accidents happen in the last few weeks here with her and then Zoe Stark as well. So yeah, and of course wrestling fans, some people are gonna give a shit, but they're kind of basement dwellers. But it sucks. Ironically, when you mentioned Rhea, what they did when Rhea was out, I'm pretty sure it was the exact same injury. Almost. So yeah, it's just one of those things. I think, and Liv was, definitely establishing herself as one of the top female stars of the division, and I think she's coming into her own as a heel. I think she's really, really good, getting really good on the mic, and so I think she's solidified herself as she'll always have a spot. Sometimes people get injured and their momentum just dies, and they never get that momentum back. I think she's sort of in that safe spot. So. It sucks, but I think they can work around it all right. Can even have I don't know how they'll do it, but maybe do a match with a belt twins still in there, and then belt twins win the tag title, and you could be like, you could blame, you know, you could have the tension of them losing the tag titles when she's not even involved in the decision. So there's many ways you can go about it. So yeah, no, it sucks, but I think there's great ways out of it, and like luckily it's not like a worse injury. She'll be back. She may just miss SummerSlam. We'll see, but she shouldn't be out too long. So yeah.
Yeah, we'll see what happens. JPO, you got thoughts on Liv Morgan?
Yeah, no, it's unfortunate. I did watch it. I don't know if I watched it live right away, but yeah, you could tell right away something was up. It's very unfortunate. Obviously in the middle of a storyline of a title run, even. So I'm a big Liv fan here. I was very glad when she got the title back, a year or so ago. So hopefully she heals up soon, get her back on TV. I could see her as someone too, like maybe after about a month or a couple months, like maybe if she's willing, have still put her on TV, just kind of keep the character going. You know what I mean? So. Yeah, we'll see with the tag titles. If they're going to vacate them again or whatever, we'll see.
I feel those tag titles are good. They have to do that all the time. These tag titles, I feel like. But anyway.
Yeah. And then we saved this just for you, JPO. We wanted to make sure that you were here for this. It was
maybe I'll wait on purpose to avoid this.
Yeah, it was the best return of the year
you were so excited. We had to let you get your reaction. Come on, you're so excited for the man.
Yeah, we knew it was happening. It was just a matter of when is it happening. And the answer is it will be happening at Saturday night's main event in Atlanta. Goldberg versus Gunther for the world heavyweight title. I would be okay if it wasn't for the title, because then at least it's a little more intriguing. Because I don't think they're gonna hopefully give a 58-year-old Goldberg one last title run. But yeah, no, JPO, you're such a big Bill Goldberg.
I was just with booze.
I was about to say, you're drinking.
It is game night. I mean, if you want to bring the booze out, you're welcome too. I wouldn't fault you.
The floor is yours, JPO.
As I said in our private chat, if you're looking for me to be angry or do an uproar, I'm not. I'm just defeated. Like you said, we knew it was coming. Sadly, they've laid the groundwork. Bill Goldberg, who looks like he's going to break a knee just getting out of the ring, will be challenging for the title. That's our next main event. I guess better than a PLE. I guess I don't know. We know they can do love commercial breaks, so you can do 2 minutes of wrestling, a good 3-minute headlock, catch his breath during the commercial break, 2 more minutes of wrestling, and then wrap it up. So so hey, maybe this is a smart decision. Yeah, and this didn't need to be for the title. I would have been perfectly fine because I understand he is a legend. He is somebody that we haven't seen that in a minute. Put him in a tag match. Put him in something. I don't understand why I have to shoehorn him. I guess Gunther too. Like honestly, unless, and I don't think it's gonna be because this is kind of billed as like Goldberg being like one more time again. Like Gunther should just fucking kill him. You know what I mean? Like this should be a squash match. Like Gunther shouldn't be challenged by this older guy. And again, I don't know. It's whatever. We'll see how the match goes out. I do have a pull. I will say this though. If you're on any of the upcoming Raws, if Goldberg's on them to promote this match, this is what you should do. Everyone in the arena, go grab a hot dog, go to the merch stand, go to the bathroom. How great would it be if they boycotted the Goldberg segment and half the arena's empty? That's what we should do. That's what you should do.
Yes, like I said, if they would just be quiet every time he returned, maybe he wouldn't return. But he did get a decent pop, so people are some people are excited to see him back. JPO is not one of them.
The prediction we can make.
Okay, to be fair, is anyone? I haven't heard a single soul say they're excited. Other than maybe someone in that crowd. I get to have a friend, even someone on the internet I see to say, "Oh, Goldberg."
Right. I'm not excited, and I just can't hide it. But well, the prediction though, will this match go to a commercial break?
Yes.
Okay.
It'll
2 minutes
start.
commercial break. I'm up.
Did you? I did like his tweet though, where it's like, I'm next. Oh yeah, I guess I can spare 3 minutes. I was like, your buggy's great. Anyway.
Also, does Goldberg have bad breath or something? Because Gunther was flinching a lot every time he was talking.
Maybe.
Maybe, man. I don't know. Just, I don't know. But yeah, I can. Hopefully, it's just quick when I'm done, and then you can get onto other things. And then, like, we don't have to get mad about these things. You don't have to, you know.
Is this the reason we killed Jay's run too? Or is that also kind of is this the reason?
I think I heard this was the reason.
Pretty much, yeah.
That sucks. That sucks to end the title reign just so you can suck Goldberg's dick a little bit more. Come on.
But
See,
if Jay wins King of the Ring and just wins it back, that's also pointless.
See, I was hoping the reason he lost it wasn't for this, but for Sammy to overcome Gunther one more time and win the title at WrestleMania, because I think it's going to feel better for Sammy to win it off of Gunther than in storyline than Jay, who is also super over with the crowd. That was my hope for Gunther losing the title. Pez, are you excited for Gunther and Goldberg?
Well, look, I mean, you guys know, like, I'm a classic Goldberg fan from, like, WCW. Like, I like WCW Goldberg because he was just a force of nature, and he was fun. Like, his matches were insane and fun and exciting. Like, I like old school Goldberg. But yeah, like 58-year Gold. I mean, we saw the man. We all wanted to see what he would not only look like, but we saw his entrance. You saw him limping his way to the ring, winded by the time he got to the ring, struggling to even go stand on the turnbuckle ropes, to even climb those things with his knees. Like I don't need to see broken down, already like hurting Goldberg, with Gunther, unless this match, like, Gunther strategizes. I mean, I can see something where he just knows everything Goldberg's going to try to hit him with, counters all of it, you know what I mean? And like puts him away, fairly quickly and just puts an end to it. I don't even know. This might not go to a commercial break. They might do the entrances, do the commercial, and then come back and just do the 3-minute match. I can see that happening. You know what I mean? Like, because I could see them just doing Goldberg's entrance, taking up a whole segment, then going to a commercial break, you know what I mean? Then just doing the quick match. But, there will be a commercial break in there somewhere, but I would imagine it'd be between the actual entrance and the match. But yeah, like you said, at least it's on Saturday night's main event. It's not like a SummerSlam match. So, it is what it is. But yeah, Goldberg lost his last 4 out of 5 matches. Why is he getting a title shot? Why is it automatically a thing? Makes no sense. Like, even just watching it doesn't make sense.
Goldberg,
so
he says that it wouldn't surprise me if Goldberg actually had that request. Like, if I come back, it's going to be for a title.
Yeah. So yeah, I just hope Gunther puts him away definitively, chokes him out, whatever, does his thing, and we just move on. I know they're just trying to get a big attraction match because it's that same big weekend as All In, so they're just loading up that whole weekend with the stars and the events, and I'm sure the NXT show is even going to be like, they're probably going to do a lot of the TNA crossover stuff on that, try to get people to watch that. I mean, the Evolution pay-per-view will have a mix of current people and, old school legend, women as well. So they're going to load up as much as they can to counter programming. I get it, from a marketing standpoint. I just, whatever. Yeah, the best we can say is at least it's not like SummerSlam. That's the best we can say. At least it's not that, So whatever. It's on Saturday night's. It's on Saturday night's commercial break. So fine.
I just don't think like Gunther and Goldberg is the best counter programming to all this.
Yeah, programming the 58-year-old to go against like Omega and Okada and Will Ospreay, Hangman, John Moxley,
Tony Storm, Mercedes Moné could be like the best. It potentially could be the best women's match.
Right? Yeah, this is your counter programming. Like, this is the best you got. Yeah, probably not. So whatever. It just is what it is. Hopefully we just get it over with quicker. Sooner or later he does the thing and he goes away and we're done with this. We just move on. So yeah.
I'm remembering, because All In, it's going to start at like
3:00 in the afternoon Eastern. It's like 3 Eastern. It's like noon for you, Jacob. So on that Saturday, 3 for us. So it'll be over. It should be over around 7 p.m. Eastern. It'll be over before Saturday night's main event. Saturday night's main event starts at 8.
Before I wake up, it's annoying.
So
I thought Saturday night's main event was a 6 p.m. start time.
I think it's usually 8. It's usually 8 o'clock. Usually, it's like prime time. Should be.
Yeah, 8 o'clock my time, or 5 o'clock my time.
5 o'clock your time. Yeah.
Yeah. So depending on how long this.
All in should be over by the time Saturday Night's Main Event, so you could theoretically switch over and watch
Right.
Saturday Night's Main Event right after.
Depending on how long, there might be a little bit of a break. You know how AEW likes to load up their match.
Yeah, that could be all in. Yeah, given this is a bigger show, could go 4.5, 5 hours. That's true. But at least for me, yeah, if it starts at 3 o'clock, it'll be, even if it's a long show, it ends at 8, not midnight or 1 in the morning.
Right.
So that's not as bad. Yeah.
I guess there's one good thing for WWE scheduling a show on the same day.
I know we're going to get into games. Just one like we don't have to get into it. I just want to give one shout out to Hangman Page for doing the whole opening promo in Spanish. I thought that was rad.
That was
I thought that was cool. Sick. But yeah, and that show in general was pretty damn good. It was a great presentation, and
I gotta watch it this weekend.
All 50 people that were on it.
Right.
Yeah, there was a lot of
the multi-man matches.
A lot of multi-man tags, yes.
Yes.
It's not always a bad thing to showcase your talent, though. So, let's get into some games.
Games.
Does anyone want to volunteer their game first?
Well, I was gonna let's say how many games does each person have?
Like, one.
Just one. JPO, you have one.
I have 2/4. This depends on what you need.
Okay. Well, I was just gonna say I also have 2. So if you want one of us to go first, so that then we bookend it with us, since we have more than one, and you guys in the middle, if that makes sense. We could do something like that. Because I have 2 things, and I guess JPO, depending on what 2 to whatever, maybe 2. I guess is probably good.
I'll probably stick to 2. Yeah, I'm gonna say I got more if we need them. I have ideas.
Enough. Between all the stuff we got, we'll fill up the time. So
I'd imagine
it'd be between me and JPO. So maybe we'll let you guys
decide
what we start with.
JPO and Pez. I'm thinking of a number between 1 and 10.
All right,
3.
7.
3.
What'd you say, Pez?
7.
It's 7.
Hey, okay. All right. Now that I'm going first, I will give you guys the choice. Do you want the question game or the theme song game to start with? What would you like?
Question.
Theme song.
Question.
Okay, questions wins. Okay, sounds good. All right, so we'll get to the theme song game later. All right, so what I've got is this is going to be kind of similar to an ASAT. I've got 20 or 21 maybe even question, but these are going to be quick questions because everything, what it is you guys are just, it's going to be multiple choice the whole time because I alluded to this earlier, but we are going to do a whole question about gimmick matches. So I'm going to name a gimmick match, just a straight up gimmick of what the match was, and you guys are going to tell me which of the 5 major promotions that it took place in. You don't have to tell me the pay-per-view, the participants, nothing like that, just the promotion. And the ones on the table will be WWE, ECW, WCW, TNA, or AEW, the 5 major ones of the last, 25, 30 years. So out of those 5, those are your 5 options each time. So that's essentially multiple choice. So if you don't know, just guess one of the 5. And to clarify, right at the top before anybody might ask, I classify if it's NXT or WWE, CW, that just falls under WWE. That makes sense.
Okay, yeah,
under the umbrella. So there's no questions if it happens to be something like that. All right. So I will just name the gimmick match. Give you guys about 15 seconds or so. Just pick one of the 5. Where you think it took place. That's all. And I'll go to you guys, and you'll just get points. So it's all bragging rights. We're just having a little fun. I'll probably just go in the same order each time, just to save for my point scoring. And any questions? Pretty straightforward. All right, you guys ready?
Yep.
All right, and I've got them on the screen here, so you can see it. Question number 1: in which promotion did the Taipei Death Match take place? Taipei Death Match. Out of those 5. Just write down your answers. WWE, ECW, WCW, TNA, or AEW. Taipei Deathmatch. All right. And we'll go 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. JPO.
ECW, Axel and Ian.
And Richie.
Yeah, I got on DVD. It's ECW.
All right. And Jacob.
ECW.
Cool. Like I said, these will vary in difficulty. Some of these a little easier, some of these a little tougher. So we'll start out with a fairly easy one. Yeah, fairly famous bloody match between those guys. All right. Number 2, Ultimate Deletion. Ultimate Deletion.
And the Chris Jericho horror movie Dark Match, they do a legit Type A death match.
Yes.
Okay.
If you watch Kickboxer with Jean-Claude Van Damme, they do the wrapped up things with the gloves.
And they parodied it in Hot Shots.
In Hot Shots Part 2, yes.
Where he puts his hand in like
4, 3, 2, 1. Ultimate Deletion. JPO.
TNA?
Richie.
I was torn between two, so I'm TNA.
And Jacob.
TNA.
Wrong. That is
WWE?
WWE. Bray Wyatt versus Broken Matt Hardy.
I thought maybe.
Deletion. Final deletion was TNA. Ultimate Deletion was the WWE match they did, the cinematic one. So I know, a little tricky one there. A little tricky, but I made sure I had the proper terminology. All right, here we go. Number 3, catch as catch can match. A catch as catch can match. What promotion? All right.
This is a complete guess.
Okay, sounds good.
I think I have it.
All right, I'll go back.
Yeah, we know, JPO. You know more than me.
4,
Yeah, he admits it.
2, 1. All right, I'll start with Jacob this time. As long as I'm going in like an order on my paper, I can do it. So, Jacob, what you got?
I said TNA.
TNA. Richie?
I said WCW.
And JPO?
Yeah, is this Malenko and Kidman, WCW?
That is Malenko Kidman, WCW. Yes, where Malenko forgot the rules where you couldn't touch the floor and jumped out of the ring at one point and ended the match in 2 minutes. It's pretty infamous. Yes. So
right.
That's up there. All right, so that was Catch as Catch Can. All right, number 4, King of the Road. King of the Road. Where did that take place? All right. Get your answers in for this one. Again, we won't do too long since you guys are just picking multiple choice here. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. JPO?
WCW, Dustin Rhodes, Blacktop Bully.
Richie?
WCW.
And Jacob?
WCW.
Yes, clean sweep there. Yes, that is WCW Uncensored 1995. Yes, King of the Road. There you go. All right. Going to number 5. A tooth and nail match. Tooth and nail. This is a real thing. I did not make up any of these. I swear. These are all real. I did painstaking research into this. Make sure these were all what they were called, and they were all real. All right. Tooth and nail. All right. Let's go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Jacob, we'll start with you. What you got?
I went TNA.
TNA. Richie?
I went WWE because there was a guy named Nails in WWE, so I thought maybe.
JPO?
This is AEW. Is this Britt Baker and Swole?
This is AEW, the Britt Baker cinematic match.
Oh, that makes sense.
AEW All Out 2020 during the COVID era. They pre-taped in a doctor in a dentist's office.
Yeah, that's right.
Match. Yes, that's what it was
Jim
called.
Cornette, not a fan.
Yeah, I'm sure he wasn't. So yeah, that was a real thing though. So nice pull there, JPO. Yeah, that was a tough one.
But
it makes sense with Britt Baker. If you think about the Britt Baker thing, yes, tooth. All right, number 6, Feast or Fired. Feast or Fired. All right, looking for Feast or Fired. Get your answers in. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. JPO. Start with you.
That's a TNA thing.
Richie?
Why would you want to gamble firing one of your top stars? TNA. Hasn't done that.
And Jacob?
Finally, TNA.
Yes, that's a TNA gimmick. Finally, yes.
This is something we should do in RPW. And I said, fuck you. Like, I'm pretty sure that was my legit response. No, I'm not doing that.
Yeah, right. All right. Number 7, a double Jeopardy match. Double Jeopardy.
Did this have Alex Trebek in it?
No.
Yeah,
Oh,
20.
What is?
He was at a WrestleMania though, so he did do a wrestling thing. But double Jeopardy. Looking for this. Get your answers in.
Oh, hang on, I think I can make my thing.
All right, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Jacob, what you got?
Said WCW.
Okay, Richie
Just ECW.
and JPO.
AC Dub.
ECW, yes, ECW Hardcore Heaven 2000. Steve Corino, Jerry Lynn, Double Jeopardy. I believe this is where Steve Corino won the title. So, yes, that is ECW. Complicated rules. I'm not going to go into it. It's like a half elimination, double pinfalls. It was very convoluted. All right, going to number 8, a Gulf of Mexico match. Gulf of Mexico match. I swear this is real. I didn't make any of these up.
Don't you mean Gulf of America?
Gulf of America match, yes. All right. Chances in for Gulf of Mexico match. All right. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. JPO.
Well, I believe it's. I had in front of these WWE. Is this Punk and Chavo?
And we'll see. Richie.
I said WWE. I couldn't remember what one.
And Jacob.
WWE.
WWE, but yes, specifically WWE ECW. Yes, Chavo and CM Punk. And the Gulf of you throw your opponent into the Gulf of Mexico to win the match. Yes. So yeah, WWE is an acceptable answer because again, it's under the wing of WWE. So there you go. Yes, good pulls there. All right, we're going next to our number 9, a fish market street fight. Fish market street fight. I swear, all real. Didn't make any of these up.
I wonder who could be involved in this one.
All right. A fish market street fight. We'll find out in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Jacob.
Said TNA, and I just want to throw out, was Shark Boy and Bully Ray involved in this match?
We'll see.
Yeah, 2 out of 4, I think.
TNA.
And JPO?
Yeah, I think it's 3D against Shark Boy and Curryman,
Yeah, it's like a Curryman, Shark Boy involved. Yeah, street fight. Yeah, something like that.
Because I've seen the clip. I think it's like Bully Ray like kissing a fish or something.
Yeah.
Shell, yeah. Shell, yeah.
Jacob with 5 points, Richie with 7, JPO with 8. So JPO holding the lead by 1 right now. Almost perfect. JPO only missing 1 so far, so doing very, very well.
Oh, that's only the least match.
Yeah, yeah. All right, going on to number 10. We're just about halfway there. A Cracker Barrel clash. Cracker Barrel clash. For anybody who doesn't know, Cracker Barrel is a restaurant here in America. Southern food. Yes,
French toast, pretty good.
Richie might not know what it is. It might not be. I don't think it's a thing in Australia.
Not the best tenders, not the worst tenders, not the best French toast.
Yeah.
I believe Mama's French toast, if I'm not mistaken.
3, 2, and 1. JPO.
They also give you that fun little game where like you put the things on. I don't know. AEW. Is this page you don't want to have it?
Richie?
Yeah, AEW. Darby Allin.
Darby. Yeah, I have it up.
Jacob?
AEW.
Yes, clean sweep there. That is AEW. AEW All In 2019. A Cracker Barrel clash. Yeah, one of those goofy sponsored matches. Yes.
I believe there was a Cracker Barrel place that we get the barrel.
Yeah, something like there was somebody got slammed through a barrel at some point. Yeah, barrel. Yes,
I think someone moved out of the way and Darby coffin dropped a barrel because of course it happened now.
Yeah. All right, number 11 coming up. A Haunted House of Terrors match. Haunted House of Terrors. All right, looking for a Haunted House of Terrors match.
This could be like one of three.
Exactly. Some of these kind of sound like other things, so that's why it's a little tricky. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Jacob.
I said WCW.
Okay, Richie.
I was between that, WCW or TNA, but I went WWE.
And JBO.
How are you between those two and you went to a third answer? What did you say?
Yeah.
WWE.
The correct answer is WWE, specifically NXT.
Yeah,
NXT.
yeah.
This was, I believe, Dexter Lumis and Cameron Grimes.
Yeah.
Haunted House of
Okay.
Terrors match.
Okay.
It was at one of their
Scares.
Halloween Havoc shows. They did a spooky match. So yes, this is a Haunted House of Terrors. All right, going to number 12. I hope you guys get it. I think we've talked about this match, so hopefully you guys get it. A Human Torch match. Human Torch.
Oh.
I think I'm going to pull a JPO on this one.
Is Chris Evans in this match?
No, it's the other guy in the new movie that nobody knows his name. Yeah. It's Michael B. Jordan.
Oh, yeah. I don't know that guy's name. Good point.
Yeah,
What is that guy's name?
I don't know that guy's name. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. JPO, Human Torch. What you got?
WCW, Sting Vampiro?
Richie?
Oh, man, I fucked it. That's a BCW.
And
we watched it.
WCW?
We watched this show. Yes, this is WCW Great American Bash 2000, Sting and Vampire, where they set the stuntman on fire. Yes.
Yeah. They just uploaded the full match on the WCW YouTube channel, too.
Yes, there you go. Yeah, that is a Human Torch match. All right, going to number 13, Broken Rules. Broken Rules.
I mean, this one could be tricky again.
That's what I mean. Could be a little tricky.
That's what I mean by seconds, man. So I'm not confident.
Okay, all right. We'll see. JP is still holding the lead with 11 points right now. Richie with 9. Jacob with 7. Broken Rules.
If I hit double digits, I'll consider it a win.
I think you'll get there. Some of these I don't think will be as hard. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Jacob.
I said AEW.
Richie?
That could be one. I didn't even think of that. It's between three. TNA.
Okay. JPO?
Between 3 out of 5. It's not the TNA. I think Jacob had it.
Jacob has it. AEW.
Yeah.
This is AEW. This is the one where Matt Hardy suffered that head injury with Sammy. If you remember,
him and Sammy.
Injury. This was AEW All Out 2020. Another. I wrote it down. Yeah, same as the Tooth and Nail match. Actually, another one of those. COVID time things. But yeah, this is the one where Matt Hardy had that really scary injury, and
the match.
You can still finish it.
And they yeah, right.
Yeah.
All right, number 14, Cuffed in a Cage. Cuffed in a Cage.
You didn't say you were asked about women's exotic wrestling. I mean, come on, that's a six off.
We're not talking about Indonesian women in cage movies. Yeah, from like the 80s. No, from Canon Films.
Spot on my rage, I'm still
This
just
is cuffed in a cage.
So that's NWA World Company, Richie.
All right.
The Billy Corgan joke.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. JPO?
TNA?
Richie?
WCW?
Jacob?
I also said WCW.
JPO getting a TNA. That was a TNA gimmick. Yes, from like 2019 or something. I didn't look up. Some of these I didn't have the exact one, or they were just on TV. They might have just been on like an Impact episode or something like that. So they don't have to attached to them. There you go. Number 15, running down here, a DNA match. A DNA match. It's a real thing.
I think I know what this is from, but yeah.
This one is a total guess.
Oh,
I think I know what this storyline is from.
I don't like when she said "oh" like
Yeah.
this.
no. I thought maybe I grabbed what it was referring to. I might not. No.
All right. DNA match. Let's go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Jacob, we'll start with you.
I just said ECW. I'm just throwing something out.
All right, Richie.
I'll do that. Is this TNA and is this the Claire Lynch storyline? Part of the Claire Lynch storyline.
JPO.
I went WWE. I think it's Don Marie or some shit.
Wrong. You're all incorrect. This is Russo WCW, baby. Russo WCW. This is David Flair, and I forget who he's wrestling. Where the thing was, it was a first blood match essentially called a DNA match, and they had to take the DNA sample back to the lab technicians in the back to see who was the father of Miss Hancock's baby. This is so stupid. I swear to God.
That's horrible. Great. Almost.
Really, really stupid. All right, so hopefully you guys will redeem yourselves. I think this one will be a little more easier and obvious. A Hollywood backlot brawl. Hollywood backlot brawl. Yep. All right. Hopefully this one's a little bit easier and you guys can get back on the board. All right, Hollywood backlot brawl. 5.
I need to go find that matters now.
3, 2. I think it was on that sold out pay-per-view we looked at. I think. All right, JPO, Hollywood backlot brawl.
Yeah, WWE. Piper Goldust.
All right, and Richie.
WWE.
Okay, and Jacob.
WWE.
Yeah, WrestleMania 12, the Hollywood backlot brawl. So yes, WWE. So I figured that one would be a little bit easier. The famous Piper Goldust match. All right, going to number 17. Looking for Canadian rules. Canadian rules.
Oh,
Blame Canada. Blame Canada.
All right. For Canadian rules here, let's go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Jacob, start with you.
Just because they had Team Canada and whatever, I'm going TNA.
TNA. All right, Richie.
I was thinking that, but I also think there was also a Canadian team in WCW. So I went WCW.
Okay, and JPO.
I was going to say same logic with Jacob, but I was thinking the WCW Team Canada.
This is WCW. This is Lance Storm, Mike Awesome,
Yeah.
Canadian rules. Yes, where they kept changing the rules as the match went along.
They
Yes.
even made the title, the Canadian title. Yes, I thought they
Yeah,
were.
it was for the U.S. title. He won it. It became the Canadian title. Yes,
Yeah.
it's Canadian rules. Yes. All right. So last 4 questions here. We're almost there. A lockbox challenge. Lockbox challenge. But I hope you guys are enjoying this. I had fun putting this together. And
Yeah, that's fun. That's a good one.
I've got a unique version of trivia here. Having a little fun. All right. But yeah, I did a lot of research for this one. I had a little fun. Okay, being like, that was a real thing. What the fuck is that? And just including it on this stuff. All right. Lockbox challenge. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. JPO, start with you.
Said TNA.
Okay. Richie.
Yeah, I'm not confident either, but I said TNA.
Okay. And Jacob.
My logic is if it sounds super ridiculous, go with TNA.
In this case, your instinct would be correct. That is TNA. Yes, the Lockbox challenge. It was a knockouts thing from like 2022. Weird.
Yeah.
Thing.
It's
So,
either that or it's late WCW.
it's like it's like 4 people
I was
won.
so
And they had
glad
like
there
a
was that.
weird. They got like a lockbox with a key. They got a title. It was really convoluted.
It's
Yeah,
a
something
convoluted
stupid.
piece of pie
Yeah,
thing.
convoluted and stupid. So yes, if it is, it's TNA most likely. All right, going to number 19, a penalty box match. For a penalty box match. All right. All right, looking for a penalty box match here. go 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I think we're starting with Jacob this time. What you got?
Said WCW.
Okay. And Richie?
Enjoy this. I knew it wasn't TNA because it sounds too much like King of the Mountain. So I'm going to WWE.
JPO?
Yeah, there's a penalty box handle, but I don't think it's called that, so I said WCW.
This is WCW. WCW Penalty
Yeah.
Box. This is WCW Sin, one of their last pay-per-views. There was it was like King of the Mountain where if somebody got pinned, they got put in like a penalty box for a little bit. Yeah.
Yeah.
Kind of like King of the Mountain, kind of similar, but yes, probably where they got the idea. And yeah, I don't know why you would steal from later at WCW, but
I know.
All right, no place to steal from. All right, your penultimate question. I got 21 here total because I forgot about one. The last one we get to, I forgot about that, and I added it last minute, so I had to do 21. But number 20, a prison yard match. A prison yard match.
Wait.
All right. Give you guys a second to think about this. Prison yard match. All right. And we'll go 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. JPO, prison yard match.
WWE?
Richie.
Is this the big boss man and nails or something like that? WWE?
Jacob.
Well, that makes sense.
That might be Jailhouse.
That is a dirty sweep. This is Sting and Abyss from TNA, a prison yard match.
Oh, I think we're thinking Jailhouse. Now that we know
That's weird.
So
those aren't the two names I was expecting.
Yeah, Sting and Abyss. Yeah, in a prison yard match. Yeah, the whole match is on YouTube. You want to see it? And your final one to cap off the gimmick game night here, a San Francisco 49ers match. I swear to God, this is real. I did not make this up. The San Francisco 49ers match. And Richie, if you don't know, that is an NFL team over here.
I know.
Okay, just make sure you know.
San Francisco.
Yeah.
Actually, they're from Santa Clara.
Yeah. All right.
I think it's one of the only reasons if you ask me who the 49ers are from, I would know because of this match.
Right. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Jacob, what you got?
I said WCW.
Okay, Richie?
I said WWE, but also could be AEW, could be TNA, I don't know.
JPO?
No, it's definitely some Russo type WCW shit, bro.
This is some Russo WCW shit.
Yeah.
Sure the fuck is because it is
Definitely,
Booker T
bro.
and Jeff Jarrett on a Nitro. And the gimmick of the match was there was 4 boxes hanging above the corner turnbuckles. They each had weapons or a gag thing in it. And, you know, you open it up and there was either a weapon or like a picture of Scott Hall or something stupid in each of the boxes. Now, we did a similar thing in USWA, JPO, with Dagan Briggs and Bordeaux Walker. We called it Spook City Roulette, and we've done it a couple of years in a row where we have like some with boxes where we have some with weapons and some with gag things in it. So we have done something similar. But yes,
this is where the football players were beating the shit out of. Wasn't there a story that Jeff Jarrett told where the football players are actually kicking?
Yeah, I think they got involved and they were actually kicking him for real, and he had to tell them to stop. All right, but Jacob ending up tied with Richie actually for 12 points apiece. But JPO was 17 points running away with this bad boy. He knows his gimmicks was 17 points. So good job, JPO, winning the gimmick trivia match. So hope you guys enjoyed that. I had fun putting it together. So there you go. There's our first game of the night.
Nice.
All right.
Yeah.
All right.
That's it. I've got another one later, so we'll come back around to me in a little bit. So who's going next?
We'll just go in.
I think we said. Well, I thought we said it was
JPO because
you also have. Yeah. So JPO. Sorry.
So JPO, do one of your two, whatever you got. Yeah.
We'll go in a zigzag. Is what I meant.
Okay. Gotcha.
I we'll go in a circle. Richie can go next, and then me, and then it's just sort of counterclockwise. I knew what I meant.
Oh, he's going to the notebook. Look at this.
Oh,
this is for scores. So my thing's very simple. I'm gonna ask you to share my screen here in a second. I have posters. I have show posters. They're all cropped, obviously, without the title. Tell me what pay-per-view it's from. Give me the pay-per-view and give me the year. If you have both, 2 points. If you just have the pay-per-view, 1 point.
Like that.
So
Okay,
just
cool.
the name. Okay,
Yeah.
the name of the year. Okay.
What if you have the year but you don't have the title?
I guess you could also give me one then. Sure. Well, we won for correctness.
So
You do that.
ASAP rules poster style. 1 and 1. All right.
Yeah, but it doesn't have to be all or nothing. I'll still give you if someone has 2, you can still get 1. So it won't necessarily be all or nothing.
Right.
So yeah, it's like 90% WWE. I threw in a couple WCWs. I threw in a couple AEWs. But I think you'll be able to tell that once we get there.
All right.
All right. Yeah. So pay-per-view in the year. Obviously, I cropped out the title. Sometimes they had the month. I would have to crop that off, or like a very obvious, like if it alluded to a match. So I cropped off what I needed to.
All right.
And then whenever you're ready.
Yeah. All right. Let's pull it up. Here we go.
All right. That's your first one.
Okay.
Oh, here we go. Okay, so we got Piss, the top. Barber. All right, 3, 2, 1. Piss, what you got?
Oh, sorry. I had to switch pens, so I apologize.
You're good.
I don't have a year.
Yeah,
I just put Survivor Series, so that's what I was trying to write.
You want to throw out a year just because you're first?
92. I'll say 92.
All right, Barber.
Yeah, I think I'm off. I said Royal Rumble 91.
Richie?
I didn't see the verses there until the last minute, so I said WrestleMania 6. Because I just saw Hogan and Ultimate Warrior there. Anyway.
Well, you know what's funny? No one would have had a point until Jacob asked for, well, if the year's right, do I get a point? Jacob gets 1 point. SummerSlam 91.
Okay, there you go. Nice.
So Jacob will just slightly there.
Okay. Fair enough.
Yeah, I just realized Hogan was the champion.
Ooh.
In your living room.
Okay.
You have a sharpshooter on.
Ooh. Yeah, some of these older ones are a little trickier.
Wish they did posters like this though.
3, 2, 1. Pens now. Richie,
I'm getting it.
want to throw something out? Since you're first?
Royal Rumble.
Want to give me a year?
92.
All right, Barber.
I said Rumble 94.
And Pez.
I said King of the Ring 93.
Barber with the lead, getting a clean sweep. No, Rumble 94. I thought someone would say in your house, the living room part, but damn, no one fell for it.
I almost did, but I don't.
I thought about it and I was like, oh.
Okay.
Okay, I think I just might have. Do I?
I don't know. We'll find out.
Do I have this? I don't know.
I don't know either.
I know what maybe year this is. I gotta pull the title.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pez.
It said Backlash 99.
Barber.
So Insurrection 99.
Richie.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Yeah, the damn
I
thing.
said Backlash 98.
Barber, at least 1 point there. Insurrection 2000.
Oh my God.
Isn't it like Big Ben or whatever behind them?
Yeah.
That is the only UK one. I'll say now. It's the only tricky UK one.
Okay, gotcha.
All right. I said that last time, but I think.
I think I know the year.
Some days I'm like, what is this again? I forgot myself. The years so we got like piece together that 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Give me a second. I'm working something real quick. All right, Pez, what you got?
Backlash 2004.
Barber
I said SummerSlam 2004.
and Richard.
Vengeance 2004.
Hey, Richie with a clean sweep there. Vengeance, yeah, there's a V hidden underneath him there. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I see. I only knew the year. I just didn't.
I think I
everyone-
had this
everyone was
DVD,
forced
but I traded it. Yeah, I got rid of all these DVDs, but I used to have a bunch of these.
Everyone
Yeah.
was everyone at least had the right year there.
Ooh, okay.
A smoky Cena.
Smoky Cena.
You smoke show you.
But I like this game, JPO. Thanks for doing this. This is
Oh,
interesting.
man.
Yeah, I thought this game together. I wasn't sure how hard it would
I
be.
think we all tried to do kind of unique things so far. I like it. So something different. I like it. Yeah, it's good stuff. Yeah. John Marr did this one time with horror posters, and we had to name the movie. Like he cropped out the title or whatever, and it was just the poster. So it was fun.
Oh yeah, that would be fun. I wouldn't mind doing that.
Mm-hmm.
I'm
All right, 3, 2, 1. Richard.
on this one.
I think it's Survivor Series, but I can't remember the year. So it's in 2011.
All right, Barber.
Yeah, see, I'm way out because I said Backlash 07.
Pez.
I'm in Barber's territory. I said One Night Stand 2007.
Richie gets a point. Survivor Series figures off 2008.
Oh, we were closer to the year.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, I was saying technically, in a way, you actually were closer.
Yeah. Oh boy.
All right. I know.
Yeah, 2010's
yeah.
WWE is not my forte, so these are going to be completely guesses.
We'll see more. We're not out of the 90s decade. This is how to make shit up.
All right. No, it's all good. I understand. Okay.
Three, 2, 1. Pez.
It's SummerSlam 2013.
Barber.
SummerSlam 2013.
Richard.
SummerSlam 2013.
Are you?
All right, yeah, that's our first clean sweep of the way there.
That was a total guess.
Yeah.
I knew the event. I didn't know the year.
I went with a hell no thing. That's my only clue. So yeah. All right. Oh boy, this is very vague.
Okay.
Okay, two people standing in front of nothing. All right, great. Okay. Well, I guess the title belts are a clue to a degree.
All right. Curious.
Three, 2, 1. Pez.
I don't even know if this happened in this year, but I just said Roadblock 2018.
Barber.
I don't know if they had one of these in this year either, but I said Night of Champions 2016.
Richie.
Night of Champions 2017.
Oh. Oh no. Okay, I forgot that it was the. Oh, Richie still gets a point. Clash of Champions 2017.
Oh, yeah. I didn't know when they made because
Yeah.
They changed the name for a bit. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what for a second I thought you had it, and I was like, oh, that's right now.
Oh boy. Hmm.
Oh, man. Hey, that's Big E, just so you know. They labeled it.
Yeah, that's what's funny. There's a couple of those that do that.
Yeah. I'm gonna throw it up.
Yeah, these are total stabs in the dark for me.
3,
Jesus.
2, 1. Richard.
Is this day 1, 2022?
Okay. Barber.
I thought it happened in 2023.
I didn't know day one.
Okay, Pez.
I said Backlash 2021.
Survivor Series 2021.
Oh, okay. I got the year right.
That's a good point. Yeah, that's right.
Okay.
It's been that long since he won. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, it was a while ago. Yeah, if you think about it. Yeah.
Oh, fuck me.
The big one will hit San Fran, where the big boys play.
Okay.
Mm,
3,
a little
2,
shot dark here.
1. Pens down. Pez.
I said uncensored 95.
Barber.
I said Super Brawl 1996.
That's not a bad guess.
And Richie.
I said Bash to the Beach on it.
Richie. I'm sorry. Barber with the point. Super Brawl 97.
Oh,
close.
I'm more excited that I got the show right than
The show,
year.
yeah. You
Yeah.
stab in the dark for some of those, yeah. Okay.
Ooh,
Okay.
Ooh, okay, let's look at the clues. Context clues. Okay. Yeah, we're looking at titles. Look at the title. Look at the belts. Look at the people.
5, 4,
Oh no, hold on.
3, 2.
He's calling
You're good. You're good. Yeah, you good. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pez.
Said All Out 2023. That was my guess. I'm probably wrong.
Barber.
I said Revolution 24. I might have fucked up the year.
Richard.
I said Dynasty 2023.
Might be Dynasty.
Oh, if you and Barber mix it up. Dynasty 2024.
Mm. Uh-huh.
See,
Think
what
about
I
it. This
said-
is him losing to Swerve.
Yeah.
because Swerve's not. Yeah, that's
Not all the challengers made it. And they knew who the champions were at the time.
Mhm.
yeah. If Swerve was on, they would have been.
Ooh, okay.
Right. Well, Cody returned to WWE in.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pez.
Said All In 2021.
Barber.
I said Double or Nothing 2021.
Richard.
Put All Out 2020.
Oh, Richie taking the lead. Clean sweep. All Out 2020.
Okay. Hey, that's the one I just said 2 questions from.
Yeah.
That seemed like a shitty show with 2 bad matches. All right. Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
All right. I think I know the year at least. So.
Yeah, I think so too.
boy.
Just
Oh,
which
boy.
one?
5, 4.
I'll take an extension
3,
on your phone, JP.
One more time. No
Just one
problem.
quick one. Just one quick one.
All right.
All right.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pez.
It's Super Brawl 2000.
Barber.
I said Uncensored 2000.
I think we're all going to say
Richard.
2000 probably.
I said 2000.
Okay. Yeah, everyone's got the year. If we're looking for mayhem, this is mayhem.
Oh yeah, Mayhem. Mayhem was only a thing for like 2 years. I think it was just 99 and 2000. It didn't last very long. Oh boy.
No, I wonder what it's called.
Shut up. Shut up. That must have been below it, too, because I would not have left it on there on purpose. Whatever. That happened once.
Right.
5,
Roxanne Perez
4,
doesn't look like she
3,
take a photo.
2, 1. Pens down, Pez.
Said Vengeance 2023.
Barber,
See, for some reason, I thought they called it Vengeance Day, but I said 2024.
Richard,
Vengeance Day 2023.
Barber tied it up with a clean sweep of 2024 Vengeance Day. Yeah, you do need the day when it's NFC.
Okay.
Yeah.
I forgot they changed it to a stupid
Yeah,
Vengeance Day.
I don't know why
Yeah.
that day.
Yeah, it's silly. Oh boy. No fucking clue.
I'm confident on the year.
I'm enjoying this, but no clue on some of these. These are complete guesses.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pass.
Crown Jewel 2022.
Barber
Money in the Bank 2019.
and Richie.
For Crown Jewel 2019.
I had a Barber dirty sweep there. Money in the Bank 2019.
It was the green that gave it away for me.
Okay.
And
I could definitely see this being a Night of Champions, a Crown Jewel. Yeah, that's why I thought it kind of fit for a couple of things.
Oh,
What was the fucking show? Oh,
Oh, and I meant to say, that's the question. So, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pez.
is it Survivor Series 2014?
Alrighty, Barber.
Night of Champions 2015.
Richard.
it's better been on a Clash of Champions. Fucking Night of Champions 2015.
Night of Champions 2015.
This is when he fought for the belt, though.
Oh, okay.
It's gotta be. I believe Final 5.
Mm.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pez.
Just words. Payback 2015.
Barber.
Over the Limit 2010.
And Richie.
I said over the limit 2011.
Let's see. Whenever that happens, I was confused. Richie clean sweep.
I couldn't remember which one.
You're on the right
Yeah,
track.
over the limit. All right, you guys still got a point there. Maybe my favorite poster of all time.
All right, well, I've got the year.
God, all right. Just gonna guess.
People always say, "Don't you hate when the pay-per-views don't match the show?" Like, pretty sure he doesn't murder a dragon on the actual show. So, on the bullshit.
Spoilers.
On the bullshit.
Dragons.
I said, I'm pretty sure. I might have forgotten, Jacob. So, go watch the show. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bez.
Said Judgment Day 2006.
Barber.
I said Judgment Day 2006.
Okay.
Hold on. And what you got, Richie?
I said Judgment Day 2006.
No Mercy, 2006, by the way.
Oh no, let me.
Oh,
No Mercy.
So,
Yeah,
no-
damn it.
You
We're
show
on
No
the
Mercy,
wrong
that goddamn dragon.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's a dual pay per view.
Who the fuck is that?
I don't think it's supposed to be
Wait, what did you say, Richie?
a dual pay per view. You know what I mean? Like
A dual pay per view. Like
Oh, okay. I heard
brand.
Jewel, and I was like,
Dual
the
brand
singer?
pay-per-view.
I don't know. Was it
5, 4,
Sancho,
3,
please?
2. A little more time for the workshop.
Oh god. I'm just gonna throw a year out there. There you go.
Oh no, this is what I see the logo.
5,
Kidding.
4, 3, 2, 1. And Bez.
Survivor Series 2007.
Barber.
I said Survivor Series 2003.
Richie.
I know it went a few years afterward. I said bragging rights 2013.
Nah, this is King of the Ring 2002.
Oh,
The
yeah.
It
original.
was the Raw logo. I was like, when was that?
Yeah.
Because I had like 2009, and I was like, I don't think they had the Raw logo.
Yeah.
Oh, I think I know this one.
Oh damn! I've seen this at Blockbuster. What the hell is it?
That's
Oh, damn it!
exactly what I was gonna say. I was like, I've seen this at the video store.
Oh, son of a- which
Which
one is it? Fuck.
That's supposed to be a hint over live on pay-per-view.
5. So yes, I'm not looking for it to say in your house. I'm obviously looking for more than that. By the way, in your house would not be
think like of the subtitle.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hands down. Yes.
I didn't get a chance to write a name. Okay, it said 1998. I don't know. So
Would you like to throw out a name since you were first?
the First Blood. I don't know.
All right, Barber.
I just threw out 99. I couldn't think of any of the
Richard.
those.
No Way Out, 198.
Yeah, Richard with a clean sweep there.
Oh, thank you. I didn't know.
Yeah, No Way Out. I also would have said the No Way Out of Texas. I was kind of able to both depending on where you would look.
Okay.
I forgot that was in your house. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All righty. Final question here. It could be a winner, could be a tie. We'll see.
Such a corny person.
Bottom left. You guys remember Karate Fighters? Those things were cool.
Oh.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. On. Pez.
I said Survivor Series 96.
Barber.
I was like, wasn't there an in your house like Four Corners or something? And I said 97.
And Richie.
Better than mine. I just assumed Undertaker didn't show up to the photo shoot, so I think WrestleMania 13.
What number? What year would that be? Oh, okay, it doesn't matter. Survivor Series 96. I believe Pez double sweep it.
So you know how I knew that one? I reviewed it with Malcolm on Spear from the Past. This show.
Oh, there you go.
It was Psycho. It was after Sid died. We did Psycho Sid, Shawn Michaels. Stone Cold and Bret Hart had an underrated little match before their more famous WrestleMania match here on the show. Yep.
Right on.
Pez
is almost like,
yeah.
Good game though. Pez nearly got to double digits. Barber was in the lead for a while, and Richie was very close to tied it. Richie did take it though with his last 2-pointer. 20-19 though. You guys were literally 1 point apart.
Nice.
So Richie's
here.
All right. Can I step away for 60 seconds to pee before we do our next game?
Yes, speed break for you, for whoever else.
Right back. I promise.
All right. Now, give me time to put up me first pick.
All right.
Because we're doing Who the Fuck Is This?
Oh, yeah. Awesome.
JPO, do you remember?
What's up, boss?
Do you remember the submissions count anywhere match from Breaking Point 2009 between DX and Legacy?
I mean, like, does that exist? Sure. Like, what about it?
Out of 5, what would you rate the match?
Oh,
I know where you're going with it.
I don't. I don't remember it being like, I don't know, a 3, a 4. I really had no idea. I don't feel like I feel like it was good.
Yeah, because I just talked about this match or this show on Spirit from the Past with Malcolm, and I was looking it up on Cage Match trying to see, and I do it mainly to see like the Cage Match ratings, but they also have Meltzer's ratings next to it, and he rated it at 2.5. Fucking 2.5. That match is
For what?
borderline great. DX versus Legacy. Submissions count anywhere from Breaking Point 2009.
Okay.
Interesting. Yeah, that's a good way to watch it. But yeah, I don't know. And don't forget, he's the guy that never gave Kurt Angle vibes. Like he's going to happen in a weird way, especially for that time frame. It's not that bad in a weird way for him.
Yeah,
but he's done weirder things.
All right, who's next?
Me.
We're doing the circle, Richie.
Richie.
I believe he's also got some picks. Doing some who dis.
You got some who disses?
All right. So yeah, basically just
that's right.
I got about 15. So yeah.
This is right up JP's alley. He's probably gonna take this one. So
I love this. I love this.
All
I'm just gonna step away. You guys let me know. Yeah. All right.
Who dis?
Oh no, I know I do, but I don't. Hold on. I do know. Okay.
Oh fuck.
I don't even have joke answers.
Yeah,
I do.
Man. Fuck,
I got a great story about this guy. Richie probably knows what I'm gonna say.
And I thought I knew. I won't even say this promotion, but I can't remember this fucker's name.
This one of the biggest promotion I'm thinking, but I think I know who this is.
Yeah. That is one large man. Those are some thighs, bro. Those are some like Yokozuna thighs, man. Right there. Man.
Not Yokozuna.
Yeah.
Okay, down.
All right, yeah, kind of stuff.
9. I'll just go 5. 5.
Yeah, 5. 5. That's what we do.
It's
it's not like we've always done 5 on everything ever. Richie.
Yeah.
Richie in many leagues, all of a sudden, was like, I'm doing my own thing. Look out, man.
Yeah.
42, 41, 17.
All right, start with next.
Oh, I don't have anything.
Hey, Pez, you were close, though.
Nothing.
Oh, really?
So you're talking about thighs. Is his name Cheeks?
That is Cheeks. He was on the first TNA show and he broke the ring.
He's on the dark match for TNA. He broke the ring and they had to scramble to fix it before they went live. Or before the taping started, yeah.
Holy hell.
All right.
Never even heard of him.
Yeah.
Because they never booked him again because he broke the fucking ring.
Yeah. He probably couldn't work. You know?
I mean, he doesn't seem like a 5-star guy. No offense.
No, he doesn't seem like
I hope you're alive. I hope we're not doing sports like a dead man.
Yeah. Which file? Question 2.
Still Cheeks.
Prime.
Oh, I have to take this off and put the other one on. Okay.
The
way Rich is uploading it, I have to take this one off and put the other one on. So I have to boot this one from the studio and then pull up the next one. All right. Kick from studio. It's a guest. A picture. Oh shit. That booted Richie. My bad. Fuck. I didn't know I'd take that off because he's gonna load up the green room with those. My bad. Fuck.
All right, so JPO wins 1-0-0. We'll move on.
Ooh, suck it, y'all, for knowing Cheeks.
Yeah, I really.
Damn, my bad. I thought I had to boot because it brought up a whole nother window in the green room.
So, how's it going?
Pretty good.
Sorry, buddy. Sorry. It brought up another file like it was on the green room, so I was trying to boot the first one, and then it booted everything that you pulled up. So
okay,
I'm so sorry. Sorry about that.
That's all right.
So just try it again. You might have to remove the other one when you bring up another one, though.
That's all right. I'll do that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because otherwise it'll load up the green room with files, and then when we get to 10, it's gonna stop.
So. Yeah, that's okay. I'll do that. All right. Next one should be.
All right. Okay. Yeah, you got it. Okay, here we go.
Who dat?
Oh, I'm friends with his son, so I got this.
I'm just gonna put my marker away for this one.
He's just here along for the ride, you know. He's gonna.
If one comes up that I know, I'll write it down.
I know.
Never mind,
I have a joke. I'm not very good at these either. I have a joke answer.
I love this.
I don't
Great.
think I've gotten
Every week.
one right in
5,
WP.
4, 3, 2, 1. I guess I'll. You both got nothing.
Well, I wrote an answer. It's just not a.
All right, I'll go to Pez. Pez, what do you got?
Character actor Raymond Cruz, who was in Clear and Present Danger. I just watched. He looks a lot like him.
You got a good TNA run.
Yeah.
This is Grand Apollo or just Apollo, depending on how you want.
Yeah, you got it right. Yeah, Grand Apollo. Yeah.
Yeah, I know Apollo Jr., who's on NWA now sometimes. That Hawkeye makes one of them.
So, Richie, I'm going to pull this one off the screen and then just you kick it and then bring up the next one. All right?
Yeah.
That makes sense. Yeah. Okay. And then I'll just pull up the next one. Yeah,
Cool.
there you go. Okay, so I'll pull it off. You kick it and then load up your next one.
Yeah, now we got it.
All right, so now we'll get the formula down. We got this.
All right. Cool. All right. Now, who this?
Okay, here we go.
Maybe.
Get your answers in. 5, 4.
I'm trying to show off and give you 2 days. I can remember the other one.
2, 1. Pants down. I'll go to Barber first. What do you got?
Said Malice. I don't know. It kind of looks similar.
Not a bad guess. JPO.
Judas Macias.
Oh, that makes sense. I've heard of that guy. I don't know. I said Triton. If that's even a thing.
It's Judas Macias.
Judas Macias. Okay. All right. Let's boom that one. All right. The next one.
One that's gettable, and I get it wrong.
Yeah.
It's okay. Like you might.
All right, and Richie, I need like Russo era WCW people, so hopefully that's next.
I need
Right.
Santino.
I need like random ECW people. That's what I need. Yeah.
Barber needs mainstream Intercontinental champions, please.
Less like TNA.
I need
There's a couple
More TNA. More TNA.
Yeah, no, JPO wants more 2 off TNA people.
more cowbell.
2 pay-per-views. That's what he
There's
wants.
a couple.
See us there for a little bit.
Yeah. I mean, I've heard of the name vaguely. I can't ever say I've seen a Judas Macias match ever in my life.
All right. Here we go.
All right, here we go.
Who's this chick?
Oh, there goes my clean sweep. Who the fuck are you? Where the fuck are you from?
That's the question.
Should have. I don't like being on the other end of that. I don't know. Looks like a beautiful people TNA reject.
That's my thought exactly, but I do not.
Right? Like it's like Angela Love and Madison Rain's love child. I swear to God, it's Angela Love and Madison Rain somehow had a butt baby. This came out.
You're gonna kick yourself. I think
And that's not a knock. That's 2 beautiful women having another beautiful woman as a kid. That's not a knock for the record. You'd be like an ECW manager, and by that I mean on Sci-Fi. Yeah, I'm passing on this one. I don't even have a name.
Count it down, Richie. Let's just get it over with.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. There's going.
Tits McGee. No, like an anchor man. No, okay. No.
Barber.
I blanked. Yeah, I don't.
I said Taylor Wilde last second, but that's not her.
It's maybe an older photo, but it's Goldilocks.
Okay. It looks like actually I would say it's a newer photo, to be honest with you. It looks like she's got like I don't know. I could be wrong.
Photo there.
That was like Goldilocks.
Maybe,
it probably is.
Yeah, I got it. Maybe swept you with that. I didn't realize it was such a new photo. But yeah. Oh no, it's Goldilocks. All right, take that out of the studio, and then Image number 5. Look. I'll give you I'll give you one clue. This is not TNA.
Aw,
Yeah, enough of the TNA. Holy
not
shit.
a good clue.
I didn't do all shitty TNA gimmicks for my gimmick thing, all right? I spread it around the companies, okay? All right. I could have done a whole thing of shitty
It's a
TNA
tag
gimmicks.
team.
Fucking hell. What?
Which one are you asking for?
It's a tag team.
Fuck's sakes. Is this,
Oh,
should go for
Wait, you want individual names or is there a tag team? Oh, you're gone.
Oh, sorry. That's all right. I switched brands, so my bad.
Just
There's not a team name, is there? You want a singles names?
if you can get this
Let's try to
name,
click
I
that.
would accept it. But I thought they went by a team as well because when I looked it up, they had a team name.
Okay, I have no idea for a team name. I'm not even sure if I have I think I have one half of. I don't know. We'll see. I don't have a team name. I have singles names. You want the manager?
Yeah, that's not required. But if you want to be
Ah.
smart,
stop going off, JPO.
5,
No, I'm not saying I have it. I'm just asking.
5, 4,
Until you
3,
do have it.
2, 1. I'm curious. Let's start with JPO.
I don't know. That looks like maybe Quang, Hakushi, and Harvey Wibbleman is what it looks like to me.
You might get the point. But,
Oh, is that Hakushi?
Barber.
I have nothing. Yeah, no, Quang. That's just a name that I know the name, but it escapes me every single time.
Savio Vega is a mask. I don't know that outfit though. That outer outfit.
It's a dollar store Orient Express. Right,
Yeah, so according to what I looked up, they're called the Shoguns, and yeah, that is Hakushi and Quang. And
Ooh.
See, if the thing wasn't in the way, I would have gotten Hakushi.
this is right before Quang was Savio Vega.
All right.
Great match, underrated match. Not talked about enough. Hakushi versus Bret Hart. Oh, fantastic.
Mm.
Well, I actually like how I'm stumping you guys because this is what this was for.
I don't.
I don't like you
I
either.
only,
This isn't
I
fun.
only lost Goldilocks.
Yeah.
I don't want to do a game where I get 0 points, Richie. Let's lighten it up a little
Well,
bit.
you know.
Hey, Richie, you're doing just fine. I love it.
Oh, my God.
Hang on, I gotta delete this thing.
You keep doing you. I'm here all night for it.
God.
Next time they'll save them in one file. See how I went through these photos quickly? Just
Oh, good. I can't wait to fuck y'all over in this theme song thing.
I'm gonna come in
If that's
second
gonna be my-
all these matches.
I'm not gonna be mad about it.
Aren't I?
Yeah.
I usually
You
get
guys
carried
don't get this one.
when we do them live.
I feel like you guys will get this one. If you don't get this, then it's
Don't do that. Don't give me hope.
Yeah, don't get expectations.
I'm not gonna get it now. I know.
All right.
I'm gonna get it wrong on purpose just so.
Who will
I'm not
that
gonna do
be?
that. It wasn't the point. Oh hell yes.
Are you looking for a team name?
Yeah.
I'm gonna give you everything.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm doing the line thing. It's just so only the top counts.
I would not be able to tell you individual names at all.
Oh no, I got the individual names. I just my extra cockiness is the line thing.
All right. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go JPO.
Travis, Troy, Techno Team 2000, which is Eric Watts, and I want to say Chad Fortune.
You might be correct in all
Oh,
Barber.
yeah. I didn't know if they spelled techno wrong or not. So, but phonetically, it's there. Techno Team 2000.
I don't care.
That's not
spelling.
spelling.
I knew it was something Team 2000. I couldn't remember the techno part. So
Yeah. It is Techno Team 2000.
If they weren't wearing the
yeah,
the gear, the
TT
jacket or whatever,
2000. Yeah.
I would never have gotten that.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
So,
We go. So this one, it's funny. This is obscure, but it's more. You'll find out.
Your laughter is not helping their confidence. This one. Oh, what?
This?
Oh, that's that guy I saw on TMZ. What's his name? The lizard guy.
Oh, the rapper Takeshi 6ix9ine or whatever.
Yeah,
right?
yeah. 6ix9ine. Yeah, that's 6ix9ine.
So
Whatever.
it's not Tom McDonald.
6ix9ine.
Yeah.
Why does he look familiar?
Oh no, we would 100% know of him, but like, I can't pull the name because I don't think this motherfucker ever wrestled. Is the problem? I want this dude has 0 matches.
If he had 0 matches, does it count? I call shenanigans.
Yeah, okay, it's Swerve's bodyguard with Parker Boudreaux, that tattooed guy that was up there for like 3 weeks and they fired him. I don't know.
Oh,
Fuck me, I don't know.
He was supposed to.
And to be honest, I don't even know if they ever said anything on TV.
They did.
They've never. Okay, I was saying, yeah. That's a deep cut. It's fair because he was on TV, I guess, but damn.
All right, 5,
that
4,
one.
3, 2, 1. Start with Barber.
Well, you thought we wrote something? We didn't write it.
No, I think all 3 of us passed. Yeah.
You didn't write anything.
We didn't write anything. What?
This is Trench. His name's Trench.
Okay.
Yeah,
Of course.
Also,
remember Trench?
Just to be nerdy, Hakushi and Crane wrestled one Superstars match, and they don't have a tag team name on there, so no one was pulling Shogun.
Whoever fucking said Shoguns, I don't know. But whatever thing I read lied to me. Anyway.
Like cage match is working for you.
No, I'm telling you, you got to keep this refreshing. I did it. Just keep refreshing, motherfucker. And so that's why I'm only just now getting to that fact. Is it's taken me a while to get to that Hakushi fact.
Yeah.
Because I was going to look up something else. Oh yeah, Taino team is going to see that's how they spelled it.
JP was going to write a scathing email to the cage match people to fix your shit. He needs it for fact.
Well, when I sent in the June 13th results, I had to send it in again on June 15th because I didn't go through the first time. So they are having some service problems. Come on, guys. I usually too much. Don't go away.
I'm going to be specific here. I want the gimmick name. You might know who this is, more known as, but I want the gimmick name.
Right. You want this particular name. I got you. I do that sometimes.
Yeah.
I was a child.
Well, so was I.
I was a child whose parents made me play outside.
Well,
Locked.
outside was dangerous.
Yeah, you lived in Florida though, right? Or were you in Arizona as a kid?
No. Arizona's a recent thing. No, all Florida, baby. Woo, woo. I'm not proud of that.
Were you in Connecticut at some point?
I was born. I don't remember it. I do hail from there if I ever do a wrestling match because it sounds snootier than Florida.
Yeah, fair enough. All right, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pez.
I think is that Brad Armstrong? I just put B Rad or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
No, there's no one.
You got none.
I got nothing.
So I believe half his name is on the shirt. Jimmy Graffiti?
Yeah, that better known as Jimmy Del Rey. That's Jimmy Del Rey.
That's right. Yeah.
Jimmy Graffiti.
You're thinking of like Buzzkill and stuff, I think. Yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Which is not that far off from the looks. Yeah.
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 Fair enough.
I think Tom Green reminded me of that guy like a week ago. I think I just saw that name recently. For some reason I had that one. And by Tom Green, I don't mean the guy from Road Trip and the Bum Bum songs. There's a different Tom Green that does music stuff.
Come in. Who's this chick?
Is that your name? I'm thinking of somebody else. Ooh, I'm thinking of somebody else. Ooh, I don't know. Yeah. all these diva search chicks just blended unless you actually did something worthy of note, and a lot of them didn't. Unless she was on TV at least for a bit, so this is fair. I just
Yeah.
Dude, we're just along for the ride, just hanging out. It's fine. Yeah.
I didn't realize it was
I'm not. I think I have a completely different human being on my board.
It's depressing.
5, 4, 3, 2.
I'm having fun.
Pez.
Big Lips McGillicuddy.
Oh.
Jacob.
I've got nothing again.
Is this Joy Giovanni or is that a different person?
I get why you said Joy Giovanni. That was someone I may have thought of when I put on here, but no, it's Amy Weber.
Yeah.
Amy
Weber. Okay.
I was thinking Joy, but I was like, I don't.
She was in JBL's cabinet. You remember that thing where?
Right. Yeah. No, I was gonna say that's what she's dressed nice. She's the cabinet woman. Yeah.
Yeah. She was on TV for quite a bit. It was not. Yeah. Anyway. Yeah. Image.
It was Chad Fortune. And it was DKNO. Oh yeah.
Yeah. No, this one is yeah. Okay. Anyway, I shouldn't say that.
You're gonna get the last one. It's gonna be like John Cena. You're gonna be like, all right, now, who's this?
Jimmy Wang Yang.
No, yeah. I don't want to be my gang. I want the chicken, sir.
I know you don't. Shit.
Jimmy Wang
You know, this
Yang out of LA. What the fuck?
So this is another one where like I didn't remember this at all, and I read about this like a couple months ago, and I forgot about it again. There's like a lore of like she wanted more money, and I don't know. There's like a story behind it. Maybe I'm thinking of Fandango's original dancer. I don't know. No, I'm thinking of Juice and Domino's girl. Yeah, I got. This is a pass for me, dog.
Nothing again. Like I said, I am really bad at these.
Anybody got a guess?
I don't know. She's wearing them, so I said Daisy Duke.
I like
That's a decent name. That's a decent name.
That's a name.
This is Amy Zidian as her name.
What?
She
of course, Amy. How could I forget?
She lasted like a month or two, and then
no, it's a short ass run. I forgot he had a chick till recently. I never forgot her name.
Yeah. All right.
Richie pulled who this like it's a fucking wrestling trivia championship match. Like it's the finals of a tournament.
Amy Zidian. 0 matches, even in developmental, by the way.
Wow, I might get 1 fucking point tonight.
Yeah, I know that. But I'm sorry, they're hard.
They're hard.
I saw
this is supposed to be fun, Richie. It's casual fun.
That's because of him. I saw Ronnie Mac's penis. They used to release those ECW shows on DVD, like even the house shows.
Yeah.
And he does a suplex, and he pulls it, and his wang just flops out. And I'm like, couldn't cut this match out, y'all. Like, you didn't have to sell this match.
Well, if you got it from RF Video, it is Rob Feinstein, so he probably didn't cut anything.
I guess, but give me a word that I'm going to see some wang on my newly purchased ECW DVD.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Yes.
That's Chili Willy from ECW.
Hey, I got an ECW.
Yes.
Jacob.
I'm just here so I won't get fined.
Yeah. Thank you for asking.
I kept saying Wang because I didn't want to say Willie. It's Chili Willy.
Chili Willy. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And I only really know him because like he's on the last ECW pay-per-view. He's on Guilty as Charged. He has a quick match. Yeah, he was around for a few months at least. Yeah.
All right. That's it. I haven't deleted that one.
All right, coming up.
Mm-hmm.
Oh boy.
What's his name?
I don't remember his name, but I'll put an answer.
It's a cameraman.
I'm torn between two because it's one of the two. The cameraman might be Alan Wojcik, by the way. Not there yet. It might not be. It looks like Alan.
All right. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. JPO.
So the original ones I think were Puppet and Tail. I wouldn't Puppet.
JD, you got one?
What JPO said.
Sure.
You went Tail, though. Well,
Was
that's
he
right,
the-
actually.
Was he the trash can guy with a gun?
I'm tempted to give you, but because you are technically right.
That's his famous thing, right? He popped out of a trash can with a gun and
Yeah, I almost used that clip. I used that photo.
yeah.
So
I
yeah,
don't
it
remember
is,
his name.
and it is Puppet. You're correct. So
Okay.
Yeah.
I at least know of that guy because that was like his infamous appearance. That he made like 2 appearances and then he was gone.
and he's also from Jackass as well. He passed away a couple years ago.
Okay.
Oh,
Oh, he's in the he's the asshole in the sketch in Jackass 3D, right? Who's like, what the fuck? Yeah, and he starts the fight with Wee Man in the bar. Yeah, the prank. Yeah, that's right.
One of the funniest segments in that film.
Yeah.
So how many more you got?
There's like 3.
yeah.
All right, who did?
Mm.
Oh boy.
Mm-hmm.
Hold on. Okay.
Hey. I have a joke answer. Here we go.
Whole idea of who this is supposed to be obscure. I can't if I go too well known, it'd be like, oh, who's this? That's The Rock. No, I can't.
Richie.
I'm not saying that. There's a happy medium.
Richie, you did great.
I don't know who the happy medium would be. Like, I guess Hakushi or someone or
Maybe. I mean, I'm just
Okay. I gave you 4 different names. I wasn't sure which one you wanted.
I gave you 0.
5, 4, 3.
I'll take one of JPO's.
Yeah.
And one for you?
1.
Okay.
JPO.
So this gimmick is Ryan Braddock in TNA. He was also Aiden O'Shea and Jay Bradley and Brad Bradley.
I'm tempted to take points off you for showing off, but yeah, sure.
Yeah, because I'm right on all counts.
Jacob.
What JPO said.
Hey, hang on. And
JPO is incorrect. That is create a wrestler number 4 on the SmackDown vs. Raw video game. That is the template number 4 that if you just create a wrestler.
Yeah, that's right.
That's what you start with. Yeah.
Also, no one feel bad for not getting tricked, by the way. Not a cage match profile, because again, dude wrestled 0 matches.
All right. Yeah. Penultimate one. Who's this tag team?
Oh. We got JPL here. Are you sure it's not an American Gladiator screenshot?
Yeah. Yeah, it's Nitro and Turbo from American Gladiators.
Yeah.
I will say, with those names, you're not far off.
So I'm trying to think. Is it like Firebreaker Chip? And
I know who that is.
go for it. It's a pass for me.
Can I give you a clue? One guy is a bit more famous.
Really?
All right.
Go to Pez first. I'm curious to
Yeah. All right. Bring it on, Richie.
All right, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
That is Gene Okerlund.
Yeah, I thought the same thing.
Yeah,
So
we're correct. So we're
I
correct.
thought it was Giovanni. I said Giovanni. So, right.
Yeah.
This is a team Thunder and Lightning. I can't remember the other guy, but one of the dudes there is Jeff Farmer, who would be the fake spin. It's Thunder and Lightning.
Oh.
They were in the WCW flag.
Oh, if you had shown me Farmer as Cobra, I would have had it.
Yeah.
I feel like we should get a point for that one, Richie, because that was Gene Okerlund. So you didn't specify who
I'm a giving guy, and I have given you a point for saying trash can, whatever.
Trash can man.
Trash can man. Yeah. So you're on 3, and I'll give you a point, Jake. I'll give you a point for saying Gene.
Give Jacob a point for saying Gene Okerlund because he's not wrong.
You're not wrong technically. So
now I have 2.
2, yeah.
Oh, you got 2. Yeah, you got 2. Yeah.
I got Techno Team 2000 because it was on their shirt.
All right, last one. I specifically, you'll know who these people are. I don't want the individual names. I want the tag
name. All right. You got to pull the other one while I pull up this one.
Yeah.
Oh shit. Never mind. Whoops. Okay, there we go. Okay, here we go. Oh, fuck. What was the name of that? Oh, I think I remember that name.
Finally, no names, and you're like, I want the tag team. Bullshit.
Look,
whose idea was it to do a game night?
If you give me the individual names, I will give you a solitary point just because I'm a nice guy.
No, it doesn't matter. Tess has it. I'm going to come in last anyway.
I'll give you a point. Do you want a point or not?
I think I remember this, but I could have the wrong thing. I will say I could have the wrong thing.
Like a point? Get a point. I'll give you a point. Got a point?
I don't want your pity point.
Pity points.
I'll take it.
Pity points around here.
Yeah. All right.
It's Jamie Noble and Kid Cash.
Well, yeah.
All right. I'm playing for you. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pez.
Were they like a new version of Pit Bulls, like you said, with like the Pit Bulls?
JPO.
Yeah.
Yeah. You got it right. There you go.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was thinking something dog related, but
I think they then they had like one pay-per-view. They were on a couple of velocities, I think, for like a minute, and that was it. Like as the Pit Bulls.
That's a pay-per-view.
No, I'm just saying they did like a pay-per-view and then some velocities. And that was it. Like it wasn't long. Like it was just they were a short-lived tag team.
Yeah. So look, I obviously. JP ran away with it, and happy to be here. Look, I will do a happy medium next game night. Move on to Jacob. There we go.
Yeah, my turn, and I'm not sharing my screen or anything like that.
Okay.
I just want to know for my own rapport. What did I get, Richie?
Like 15. I mean,
that's sweet. I'll take.
No, there was 15 things. You got about 12. Sorry.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Oh yeah. Cool.
Yeah.
12.
All right. So I have some wrestling categories for you guys. I'm going to give you a topic, and one at a time, you're going to give me a wrestler who fits that topic. They vary in length. So depending on
like the filmography thing, but with wrestlers kind of, sort of.
Yeah. So and then depending on the length on the, how many options there are, you get a certain number of strikes. And so if we get through all the choices, and whoever has the least amount of strikes will get the point. And if all of you, if we run the category, nobody has strikes, you all get points. But
this is like hot potato, what John Marr does on the horror matches. So it just bounces around. All right.
So the first one only has 13 options. So we'll start. Yeah, we're going to start with the one that has the least, and then we'll go to the one with the most. And this is the women who have held the Raw Women's WWE Women's Championship. So there are, like I said, there are 13 options. I'm going to give you guys, since there's only 13 options, give you guys one strike for this one. One strike. That doesn't mean you're out. That means like you get one miss, and if you miss it again, then you're out. But it's not like a mulligan thing. If you miss it, I'm going to move on to the next person. But you're still in.
So what's category then? Sorry, I was replying.
Women who have held the Raw Women's / WWE Women's Championship. So the one that became the Women's Championship that is currently held by.
Who?
Yeah, so I got them pulled up to the side here so I can mark them off as you guys say them. I'll start with Pez on this one since he's at the top.
Yes, I'll just get the current one out with Io Sky.
That is incorrect.
Is she not the current Raw Women's Champion?
She is the Women's World Champion.
Oh, you mean
on Raw?
I know. I specified it was the one that became. So the Raw Women's became the WWE Women's.
So when it was a Raw Women's title? Okay. That actually...
Yeah, so it's the same lineage. It's just the one that was...
Why am I 100% confused now?
When it was called the Raw Women's title before it transitioned to being just the WWE Women's title. So before it was transitioned to being the WWE Women's title, he runs that lineage up into that point.
Whatever, I'll just name women this. Who gives a fuck? Fine. I don't know what the difference is. All right, go ahead.
I'm in the middle because I am confused. I know exactly what they're saying. I just get them mixed up. Because like the lineages are confusing now. So I understand both parties here.
Yeah.
JP, I'll go to you next.
Becky Lynch.
Becky Lynch, is it an answer?
Is or isn't?
Is.
Okay. Cool.
All right. Richie.
Rhea Ripley.
Rhea Ripley is an answer. Pez.
Liv Morgan.
Oh, you know what? Sorry. Io Sky is not the current, but Io Sky does fit. Sorry. So you are still in. You do not have, but Liv Morgan does not fit.
Okay.
Sorry. I was confused when you said current, and then I looked at my list, and she's there. Io Sky is there.
Okay.
My bad. That's my bad. But no Liv Morgan. JPO.
Bianca Belair.
Bianca Belair does fit. Richie.
Alexa Bliss.
Alexa Bliss does fit. Pez.
She's probably held everything. Charlotte Flair.
Charlotte Flair does fit.
She's probably held every belt you can win with the women. So
right, I'm surprised they took this long together. JPO.
That was my next thought. Sasha Banks.
Sasha Banks. Yep. Richie.
Bailey.
Yes.
I guess Asuka.
Asuka, yes.
Okay.
So there's 1, 2, 3, 4 options left. JP.
Ronda Rousey.
Yes, Ronda Rousey. Richie.
Nikki Cross.
I have Nikki ASH, but same person, same human role. Yes. So there are 2 left.
Nia Jax.
I froze up there.
I said Nia Jax.
Nia Jax is correct. So there's 1 left.
Carmella.
No.
Ooh.
That is a strike. Richie.
Who did?
Hello.
We're doing games night. Go back later.
Hey, Papa,
Yeah. God. Sure, it's not obvious right now. Think of who it would be. Cardi Sane.
Who?
Cardi Sane.
That is incorrect.
Damn it. I didn't say she won anytime. Yeah.
You all have one guess left.
Yeah, I know.
What was it? Oh, yeah, right. Awesome. Okay.
It's Piston.
I fuck, I don't know. Tamina.
Correct.
And Money Mina.
JPO.
Let's go with fucking Naomi.
Incorrect. Richie.
Where's this chick?
I'm gonna give you a countdown.
No.
Hit you with the 5, 4, 3,
I can't even think of women.
1.
I don't know.
So I thought this was going to be obvious when I said Io wasn't the current champion, because there's another women's champion in the company. It's Tiffany Stratton.
Huh?
Nobody got Tiff. So Io is the women's world champion, and Tiffany Stratton is the WWE women's champion. So you all get a point. You all get a point.
So you want like you want the current one, and then I thought you were just guessing Raw women. I got confused there for a sec. That's why I voted Tiffany Stratton, because I thought it was just because I associated with her with SmackDown. So I didn't realize. Yeah, it's all good.
No, I definitely explained that it was just the lineage. The lineage started as the Raw women's, and then so.
Yeah, I get it.
Whatever, guys. No, it's fine. You all get a point. All right. So the next one is we're going to move because I wanted to do an AEW one as well. So I'm looking for wrestlers who have held the AEW TNT or International Championship. Funny enough, no crossovers. So there are 24 answers here. I'll give you guys a couple strikes on this one. But yeah, I thought it was interesting when I looked up. I thought there'd be at least one, maybe that held both, but no, not the case here. So JPO, we'll start with you on this one.
Cody Rhodes.
Oh, so no, that is correct. We're just looking for Cody. Although I think you might have been Cody Rhodes again at this point. Richie.
Brody Lee.
Correct. Pez.
The current ones count?
Yes.
Okay, Kenny Omega.
Yeah, I never said that they didn't in the last.
I know. That's what I was talking about my EO thing last time because I was confused.
Oh, I see. Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought when I mentioned that she wasn't the current women.
Yeah, I know. I'm fucking with you now. I'm going like, are you not going to count Kenny Omega because he's the current one? So
no, I thought what you meant was that she was the current holder of that. She was. That, But yeah, no, Kenny Omega, yes.
Okay.
JPF.
Scorpio Sky.
Yes, that was one that I thought might be a thinker.
I had that one written down actually. Yeah.
Jack Perry.
Yes. Pass.
Christian Cage.
Correct. JPO.
Sammy Guevara.
That is correct.
The artist formerly known as Edge, Adam Copeland. Okay, Edge. Cope.
I have Adam Copeland. I don't have Cope. Pez.
Wardlow.
Correct. Funny enough, I have these. So I went to like combined reigns to make the list, and he is second on the TNT.
Yeah.
So, JPO, back to you.
Samoa Joe.
Samoa Joe is correct. Richie.
Powerhouse Hobbs.
That is also correct. Pez.
Takeshita.
Correct. JPO.
Orange Cassidy.
Correct. I thought he would have been one of the first ones. That's just my Orange Cassidy bias. You guys know.
MJF.
Yes. Back to you, Pez.
Will Ospreay.
Correct. JPO.
Pac.
Correct. Richie.
Ray Phoenix.
Correct.
Not sure about this one. Brian Cage.
Incorrect. JPO.
Luchasaurus.
Correct.
His name's Kill Switch.
Not when you won the title.
I for a hot second I was like, Kill Switch. Okay, Luchasaurus.
Richie.
God. No, Danny Garcia.
Correct. Pez.
Ricky Starks.
Incorrect.
Fuck.
JPO.
Roger Shaw.
Correct. Richie.
Adam Cole.
Adam Cole, baby.
Probably gonna need my third strike here because I'm just guessing at this point. Chris Jericho.
Incorrect.
Fuck. All right, I'm out.
JPO.
John Moxley.
Correct.
That would have been a good guess that I should have gone with instead of Jericho.
All right, so let's see. Hold on. We have 2 left. Richie.
I can't remember. Ethan Page, that one, right?
Is that your guess?
Yeah, sure.
Incorrect. JPO.
I don't have enough of a dome. Swerve?
Incorrect. So I think that's 1 strike each, right?
Yeah.
All right, Richie.
Darby Allin.
Darby Allin is correct.
Yeah.
So one left.
Huh? Oh, wow.
One left.
Damn. So okay, I pulled it but two then. Which title? Let's see what am I forgetting?
You guys have swept one of them.
Well, I'm looking it up
Yeah.
now anyway. So yeah, I'm seeing the other one. Yeah.
Yeah, this is the one that I thought might be the trickiest.
I wouldn't have thought of this one. Yeah.
Oh, really? Shit. Michael Nakazawa. Just joking.
That's never a serious answer when it comes to
Michael Nakazawa.
Not gonna be on TV.
more like knock the fuck off. Not you guys. That was the joke.
I'm gonna hit you with it.
He was on TV Wednesday, by the way, last Wednesday. I was like, holy shit, he's still employed. Why? Fucking
He's from
Mad Sydal. I don't remember.
Incorrect. So it's your second. Richie, if you can pull it, you will get the point.
Oh no, fuck it up. We both get the point then, right?
Right.
Fuck it up.
I do have if he gets it wrong, I do have a hint that I think will give it to you guys.
Smart Joe.
I said that.
You already said that.
Someone said it.
But,
I should make that a strike for not listening to JPO.
Mm-hmm.
Man, I'm just saying we could just say it now.
Way to listen to your friends, Richie.
Okada.
Incorrect. So yeah, you guys will both get the point.
What's your hint?
He is a current WWE guy.
I was thinking of Sean Spears.
No.
Incorrect.
Oh.
He's back.
Recent return.
Oh, the Malcolm had for a hot second.
Nope.
No.
After a long absence.
I said Cody.
No.
He wanted to go to AEW to grab the brass ring.
No.
I don't know who.
It's
Miro.
Rusev.
Oh yeah.
Miro had the title. Sure. God damn.
He had the TNT. Yeah.
For sure.
All right. I thought this one might be fun because I think we watched this show together. And depending on how long this one goes, because I have 5 total. Depending on how long this one goes, I might save the other 2 for some other time.
In my themes, I've only got 10, so that won't take super long. But that's up to you how long we want to go tonight. So yeah.
Can you guys tell me the 30 men that competed in the Royal Rumble match this year?
No.
Why you shit?
Next question.
Fuck.
You know, Zona Jackson was right in the last 3, by the way.
I can't remember what I ate yesterday.
I have confidence in you guys to run the table.
All right.
I know.
I have to put my head into
the 90s.
the setting and see the camera angles and everything. All right. Okay. I'm gonna start.
So Richie, we'll start with you.
I don't remember who won the thing.
You don't remember who won this year's Royal Rumble? So 2025.
Oh yeah, I did. Yeah. Oh, I guess I'll just start with him. Jay, so.
Correct.
There you go.
I do now.
Yeah. So yeah, only men's, not women's.
Yeah.
So no, I didn't want to do 60 people.
I'll say John Cena, Jacob.
Correct.
Okay.
CM Punk.
Correct.
Logan Paul.
Correct. Oh, and as a bonus, can you tell me what number they entered? No, I'm kidding.
No. My turn, right?
Yeah.
Roman Reigns.
Correct.
I don't know. Drew McIntyre, right?
Correct.
Remember, he bitched about being eliminated off camera.
Because this guy got in the way. LA Knight, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah. And this guy eliminated him, Damian Priest.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No. Wait. Sami Zayn?
Correct.
Seth Rollins.
Correct.
I believe he lasted the longest and won some fantasy points for me. Penta.
Correct. Even though he was eliminated fairly early on, if they were playing by the rules.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, he should have been eliminated.
JPO.
Braun Breaker?
Correct. Richie.
I'm trying to think of people. I don't. Because there's no NXT people, man. That was the shitty picked up part of that. Well, no, yeah, I remember that. Finn Balor.
Correct.
Jacob, I believe in Joe Hendry.
I believe you are correct.
Oh, God damn
it. He was like the one surprise, essentially, of the show. Yeah.
I replaced Joe Hendry with Chris Cass. That's who that is.
Oh, I thought that was your answer. I was like, that's incorrect.
No. I pasted Chris Cass's promo over it for now.
I see.
Let's say Dave. What? Dominic Mysterio.
Fuck, that was well good. That was getting weird. AJ Styles.
Correct.
Jacob, I was trying to save this one for later, but I better let out. I Show Speed.
Correct.
Oh, yeah.
And Braun Breaker speared the fuck out of him. And he was an official entrant because Triple H threw him out there.
Poor.
Yeah, so I can't get away with Tozawa then.
Tozawa, no. Because he never entered.
Was Otis in it though?
Otis was in it, yes. He was entrant 6 and High Show Speed was 8, so Tozawa was supposed to be 8. They were supposed to be in together and they weren't.
Yeah.
We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 left.
I'm wrong.
You're not wrong. You're just behind.
Well,
or you're ahead. You are so confident in your next answer that you already crossed it off.
No, I'm kind of doing it one at a time. I'm really not cocky on this.
Oh.
Was Carlito in it?
Carlito was not. That is incorrect.
Oh, yeah, I didn't think it was.
Fuck. How could I forget? Jacob Fatu.
Correct.
Oh, yeah.
He eliminated the most people, didn't he? Yeah.
I'm going to say Solo Sikoa then?
Incorrect.
No? Oh, fuck.
Yeah. So JPO and Richie each with 1 strike.
I think it was Tomatonga.
Richie with 2 strikes.
Oh, mother.
Ooh.
Randy Orton?
Randy Orton was not in. No, that is a strike. Yeah, I think he returned at Elimination Chamber. I was hoping, as he was still on my fantasy roster at the time, and I was hoping he was going to show up. Didn't. Bastard.
Chad Gable?
Chad Gable is
Well,
correct.
that's started there, but now what am I going to pick now? Rey Mysterio.
Entrant number 1.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Kevin Owens.
Incorrect.
Now I'm just trying to remember.
For the title, I think.
Yeah.
Oh shit, that means me. Fuck.
Yeah.
Let's throw out. I don't think so. Did he get it? Ooh, I don't know. Karrion Kross?
Incorrect.
I thought that was like one of those. What the fuck was he gonna go?
So I think that's 2 each.
Correct.
I've got
That's my second one.
so.
One more each. You guys got most. I think the ones that are left. I think there's a couple that are like, oh yeah, but I think most of them are like, I'm not gonna be like, oh, you didn't get this guy.
I realized this. This one came to me because he was the first one eliminated, and it annoyed me as an Australian. Grayson Waller.
That is incorrect.
Oh really? He's not this one? I thought he was.
I remembered one.
So Richie is out.
I remembered one that I hoped would be the long-lasting, but he didn't. Carmelo Hayes.
That is correct.
Yeah. And he didn't.
JPO.
Then went to Andrade.
Correct. Back to you, Pez.
He seems to be in all of them. The Miz.
That is correct.
That's a reliable one. He's in all of them.
I know. Well, I just heard this was 2 years ago. I throw out Dolph, but he's fired.
Yeah. No, Matt Cardona did not enter JPO. You're disappointed.
No, that's next year. Don't worry. Next year will be my same prediction.
You're gonna predict him next year, aren't you?
Yeah.
Every year. Well, first I'm going to predict him for the draft coming up. That's also my prediction.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to throw out R-Truth. Did he make it?
He did not.
So Pez won that, didn't he? That was
Did I?
Yeah, because JPO went after you.
Yeah.
Okay. Sweet.
All right.
What do we miss? What do we miss? Yeah.
So we have at he entered number 5. We had Santos Escobar. Number 9 was Sheamus, because he was digging Joe Hendry. Okay. Jimmy Uso was number 10. Ludwig Kaiser. Ludwig Kaiser was the one that I thought people might be like. That's the one I'm like, people aren't going to get Kaiser. That might be the one that trips people up. Shinsuke Nakamura was number 19, and Braun Strowman entered at 22.
That's right.
Braun and Jimmy both came to mind. Damn.
Yeah. Shit.
I vaguely remember Braun because he got attacked. Didn't he? It wasn't he. That's the situation where he got attacked earlier, and then he got like splashed by.
It was that thing where he was
a table thing afterwards, right?
Thing, and then he's in the Rumble. Like he shouldn't have been in the Rumble. But all right, okay. I will. Yeah, I'll save my other 2.
Yeah, save the other ones for another one. Yeah. We'll save.
I just wanted to. I did 5 just in case. Like I wasn't sure how.
Yeah. All right.
I like this one too, though. It's a good one.
Yeah. No, totally, it works. Okay. All right. You guys want to do some theme songs?
Theme song.
And if we get pulled, we get pulled. Whatever. It's at the end of the show. So fuck it. But I only play about 20 seconds. I won't play for
You guys are more than welcome to keep playing. It is late. I start work a little earlier than normal now, so I am going to bow out, and I need to head to bed. But thank you guys for indulging me in game night. This has been fun. I will watch back.
I like this. I would definitely want to mind Rich racing this, whether it's the same names or
we'll do some other games another time when we have like a dead week. Yeah, we can definitely do it again.
Yeah.
So Oh, well, and JPO, if you want to save your other one for the next one, I'll just do the theme songs.
No, we can. It's a very easy thing to pull up another time for sure.
Sweet. Okay. Well, let's just end with the theme songs with you two then. So, but Jacob, no, gotcha.
Catch me this Sunday on Rankum. We're ranking the top 12 Pixar movies. The last time they did it was when The Incredibles 2 came out, so it's been a while.
There you go.
And we probably won't do it next week. We talked about maybe not doing one next week because Pez will be away. But
because I'm going to be on vacation, so we're probably not going to do a show next week.
Oh, that's fine because I'm doing comedy next weekend.
Well, there you go. Well, what we'll do is we'll do the same thing. JPO can post the card in the thing, and we'll just make our predictions in the chat. So yeah, there you go. All right, there you go. Yeah, for the whatever 5. Yeah, it'll be for Night of Champions. All right, sounds good. All right, buddy. I'll take it from here. Let's do it. All right, guys. So just the two of you left. So I'll put myself down here so that way y'all can do it more like a trivia thing. So I just got 10 here. And again, these are, just not like obscure necessarily, but just maybe lesser remembered, theme songs. No main eventers. Maybe somebody may have skirted a main event via a Survivor Series or something, but I would not call any of these people like main event people, necessarily. And I will say I will categorize this just to narrow your brain down. These are all post 2000 WWE, So just nothing 90s, no WCW, no ECW, nothing like that. All right, so it'll be this. I'll play about 20 seconds. Of the theme. You guys write down who you think it is, and then there you go. And if you need a repeat, I'll repeat it. Okay. So make sense? There you go.
I'll try.
Some of these may be a little easier, some of these a little harder, so they kind of vary in difficulty. So this first one may be a little easier, and then we'll go. All right. Let me know if the volume's okay, but I got it about halfway. So here we go. And I'll stop it there because it's about the same thing every time.
So I'm going to be honest, this is what I was afraid of. Most of these might just be a skip, and say it out loud, Richie. I don't know. I've heard of it 1,000 times. I know it, but I don't know it.
Okay.
Yeah.
So give you guys a second to write something down if you want to. If not,
it feels very Van Halen-esque. Jump.
All right. Yeah. All right. I'll give you guys a few more seconds to maybe come up with a guess if you want to. Yeah. All right. You write something down, or JPO, I can just go to you first and you can just guess something. Just throw out a guess out there. All right. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. JPO, any guess at all?
Red Rooster. I don't know.
Okay. Like I said, post 2000 WWE. Keep that in mind.
Sorry. I did.
Yeah. Richie?
Is this like an early theme of Mickey James?
No, this is Simon Dean. Dean, remember fitness expert Simon Dean. So, aka doing his fitness gimmick. So it's a very fitnessy infomercial theme song. Yeah. So, yeah. All right. So dirty sweep on that one. All right, we will go to number 2. Here we go.
Oh. Okay.
Let's see. You guys should be able to get this one. All right, I'll cut it off right there. I can't play it like super long, or we'll probably get flagged. So I'll just do about 15, 20 seconds. Something like that.
Imagine a main event coming after that song.
I think you guys should be able to get this one. We'll see. So, all right. Get your answers in. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Richie, we'll start with you.
It's Yoshitatsu.
JPO?
Yeah, bullshit on main eventers. He main evented the Mania pre-show. He's going to be on Sci-Fi probably.
Yeah.
NXT when it was just on the WWE website.
Sure. Yeah. I'm sure he main evented an ECW on Sci-Fi at some point. Sure. Yes. I figured, don't you have like an action figure of him, JPO? Don't you have something somewhere of Yoshitatsu? No?
Of Yoshitatsu? No.
No, I thought you had one at some point. Maybe you mentioned it, but I don't know. Anyways.
I like that.
Yeah, that is Yoshitatsu. All right. Number 3. Here we go.
wait to embrace the day. I take my coffee by the pool. Yeah. I pass my picket fence and gaze across my.
Hang on, I know this. Oh my god.
Oh, maybe.
So you get the idea of that one. I don't want to keep playing it, but if anybody needs a repeat, I'll start it over. So yeah, let me know. All right. All right. Otherwise, we'll go to 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. JPO
Curd White.
and Richie.
This is Kerwin White.
He's driving his golf cart down to the ring. Kerwin White. Yes, it's the Kerwin White Chavo Corral.
I'm like, okay, it's got to be short-lived. Who's like a prickly white guy? Oh wait.
Oh wait. Oops. Yes, so he'd be like snapping his fingers while he's driving the golf cart. All
Actually, a
right.
decent song for whatever.
Yeah, it's not bad. It's kind of
That was catchy.
Yeah, it's a little catchy. All right, going to number 4 here. Here we go. And I'll cut it right there. All right. Yeah, some of these may be a little easier. Some of these are a little easier. Some of these are a little harder. I tried to vary the difficulty a little bit. So let's see what you guys got here. You got any guesses? All right. A few more seconds. If you want to try to write something. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Richie
Alex Riley.
and JPO.
Matt Sydal.
That is Alex Riley. Nice pull, Richie. Alex Riley.
His rage. Yeah.
Yeah, there you go. All right, here we go with number 5. We're already halfway through. I think you guys should get this one. We'll see what you got. Cut it off right there.
Oh no.
Just I think thought you guys would get this one fairly quickly, but maybe not.
I would guess.
All right, yeah, just make your
Lots
best guess here. All
Sounds
right.
like a blade.
All right, and 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. JPO.
Mordecai.
Richie.
I'm on the same line. I said Kevin Thorne.
It's not Mordecai. It's Kevin Thorne, ECW's
Oh,
president.
no. Hold
The
on.
same
Same
person.
Give us a point.
Mordecai had
Yeah,
different
different
music.
music.
So that doesn't count this time because they had different gimmicks, different music. So not this time, JPL. Sorry.
Nah, fair enough.
Although I could have played the Mordecai theme, I do not have Mordecai's theme. It's very long and like drawn out, and it's like it's like the it's very depressing music. Actually, I didn't want to play it. All right, going to number 6 here. Here we go.
Oh yeah.
All right, I'll cut you right there.
I love the hype.
So we get flagged. All right. Okay. So it's question number 6. All right. And Richie in the lead 4-2 right now, doing pretty well. All right, let's go 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Richie.
The song's called the Idiot Walk. Is she calling herself an idiot? Christy Hemme.
And JPO.
Ashley Bizarro.
Richie got it. Christy Hemme. That is Christy Hemme's theme. Yes.
We both went Demon Search.
Oh yeah, very very bouncy, very bouncy. But yes, good stuff there. All right, going to number 7. Here we go. Good job right there.
That's Ryan Brett. Richie showed this photo earlier.
All right. What you guesses out for this one? And this is the easy one I could easily do next time we do a game night and pull more themes because there's plenty of themes to go around. So I just since it's my stream, I was able to upload audio. So
you could do current day things, but no one would give a shit.
Yeah, well, because it's all bland, definitely bullshit. Yeah,
they changed Jordan Grace's theme on NXT. What the fuck?
Yeah. All right, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. JPO, any guesses on this one?
Nothing.
Richie.
Brian Braddock.
This is Damian Sandow. Solo theme.
Oh.
Hallelujah, Damian Sandow.
Okay.
So, there you go. All right, going to number 8. And here we go.
Oh.
Put you up there. I like that theme, but yeah. All right. Catch you down in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Richie.
Just Snitsky.
JPO.
I don't know.
It's a big hoss, but it's not Snitsky. Luther Reigns. That is Luther Reigns' theme. And I only know that a lot because I watched the 2005 Rumble a lot, and that was the only Rumble he was ever in. So I hear his song every time I watch it. But yeah, it's not a bad theme. I kind of like that theme. It was pretty good. All right, so this is your penultimate one, number 9. Hopefully you can get this one. We'll see.
Calling on cards. This guy pressure. He's taking over the airways, man. We can't control him. Oh my God, it's so dangerous. Where is he at? In Gotham? Yes, he is, man. This guy is about to just rain up, man. He's about to just rain up, man. Oh my God. I'm about to hit him with the relief.
All right, I'll cut it off right there for you. All right. All right, see if you guys get this one. There we go. No, Snitsky's, by the way, Richie, is the down, down. It wasn't my fault. No, I love that thing. I know, yeah, it was a good interview. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. JPO. Pass, Richie. All right. Big Daddy V is correct from WWCW. Oh, Viscera, Big Daddy V. Yes, so JPO was like, give me more who dis instead of what song is that. Yes. And your final one here, and then we'll wrap it up. I might this one play just a little longer because I like the hook in the middle. So here we go. I like that theme a lot too.
I don't know, but I do want to start a fight.
Yeah, right. It's a good theme.
That I do know.
I like the build of that one. Yeah, the way it kind of builds and the layers. Yeah, it's good. I will say that it's a version that I had to use like a sort of a version of, but it's one that was officially later. I'll explain in a minute, but whatever. Anyways,
is that familiar?
All right. Let's see if you guys want one final guess on this one. We'll go 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Richie,
I'm wrong, but I said Paul London.
you're not far off, JPO.
Sylvester Turkey.
No, that is Shannon Moore. Shannon Moore's
Oh,
thing.
yeah.
And the part that I used it later, it was the same theme when he was with Matt Hardy. It had a typing thing at the beginning, like but it flat lines, and then it goes into the theme. He still used the same theme, the same one later, just without the Matt Hardy like typing thing at the beginning later. So that's what I used here, because the typing theme might have given it away. Because remember, he was Matt Hardy version 1's little flunky for a little while. Matt had the little typing thing at the beginning, but yeah, I like that theme a lot. So there you go. All right, cool. Well, there's your theme. So Richie taking that one with 6 points. So nicely done, Richie. Got some good pulls there. So cool. Yeah, and that's another one I can revisit, in a future episode pretty easily. Easily. All right. But I didn't go crazy. I could have gone like WCW themes, which were way more obscure as WCW. Although they do have a couple of good ones. The Mamalukes theme is actually really good. It sounds like the Godfather theme. Pretty good shit.
If you put Goldberg's theme there and I put Pat Tanaka, would I get the point? Because he used that before Goldberg.
Maybe, yeah. I'd have to make sure there wasn't crossovers, but yeah, totally. All right, well, let's wrap it up so I can get to bed and go to the bathroom. But this has been a fun game night. We'll wrap it up here, and yeah, the good time. So JPO, yeah, save your other one. We'll use it for a future game night if you can, no problem. That way you don't have to prep as much. And then I'll bring some more themes next time and maybe something else. So yeah, and Richie, you pull whatever you want to pull. So if you want to do more Hoodus or whatever, that's totally fine.
I've got an idea for a game, so I'll do that.
Yeah, no, whatever you want to bring. Yeah, we'll come up with some fun ideas. JPO, what you got going on? What do you throw out there?
Yeah, what's up, everybody? You can find me, of course, on the channel every Thursday. Find me over at the Periscope. Lots of movie shenanigans, countdowns, bracket battles, all sorts of fun stuff there. And then over on 2 other channels, if you like wrestling, which I think you do if you're watching this, Pierce Wrestling, we just had a tag team title match tonight. Check that out. That was a very, very close match. See who eked it out in the end. We'll also still have the semifinals. Emmett, Paul, and Michael, find a time. But it's coming. It's coming. It's coming. And then we probably will get the finals and crown our 2025 king of that tournament. And then, June 13th, we just had our most recent show for RBW. Check out the Real Pro Wrestling YouTube channel. Between our most recent show that had guys like Argus Artois, Ryzen, Mad Fulton. We're also going to be releasing a lot of old school footage, too, over the next couple of months because we're approaching our 10-year anniversary. Never before seen matches and moments from the company, oftentimes commentated by me.
Yeah, there you go. Commentator Florida, baby. I like it. All right, Richie, anything?
Yeah, we can find Wheel Movies. We did an episode prior to this on Big Daddy. It's a fun time. You can catch on it's on 5 tier ranker. Why We Love Horror, gonna match coming out there soon. Believe I'll have a match next week on CWT. Check that out next week at twitch.com/Castiver. And I'm all around the place on JP's channel. Long time, first time, and calling there. So just check me out, check out there, and
All right. Yeah, and you can mostly find me over on the Movie Hero Network, obviously co-hosting and or hosting most of the shows over there. And we have the Movie Hero Network Facebook group where I link, all that stuff, everybody else's content. There's a lot of other people content over there. And I link the Lonely Marks there as well. And like we said, we'll be taking next week off because I'll be on vacation. So we'll take a little break. We don't mind taking a quick break. So we'll come back from that. We will review Night of Champions because that will have happened. So we'll review that. We'll catch up on the news, catch up on AEW. We'll just do kind of a catch-up show, and we'll get caught up on everything. So, this is a lot of fun. So, good times with the game night here. We'll do another one in the future, maybe a couple months down the road, and we'll revisit this again because this was a good time.
Yeah.
So,
yeah, all good.
Yeah, that was good. All right, so wrap it up right there, and we'll see you guys in 2 weeks. So for Jacob Barber, JPO, Richie Goodacre, I am Austin Pez Howell. We'll see you next time on the Lonely Marks.